Howdy, folks,
Hello, everyone.
and welcome to part 1 of two OGs play Chilla Jack and Jill Dawn of the Monsters, which is about kaiju, robots, Ultraman people, all that kind of stuff. It's like King of the Monsters. Anyways, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun with the idea behind it. Provide you with videos you can pop on in the background, regardless of where you're at or what you're doing. Kind of with a Mr. Rogers kind of lean. Except don't wear sweaters, curse a lot more, and lack any talent, charm, and charisma. It can be kind of hard to get folks over for some couch co-op, but a simple solution is popping on one of these videos, because the way I see it is when you do that, it's like you're inviting us into your home. We're inviting you into ours. You get to share the world's biggest couch that flies, as laser beam eyes. That's right, it's called the internet. So sit right back and relax, and we'll play you a game on a fateful trip. I've been meaning to try and turn that into a whole thing. Do like a Gilligan's Island kind of but with gaming. Because we're here to play good games, bad games, old games, new games, games we played before, and games we haven't. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you so much to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. It's the honest truth. Do these videos for you and because of you. So, because of how awesome you all been to me over the years, I promise as long as one of you stay subscribed, I'm going to keep doing videos. Drive by Redneck and Viewers, howdy. And I'm going to recommend, what was it? Godzilla Final Wars.
Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah, Godzilla Final Wars. Alright. And there will be a big Ryan's rant on something we've probably gone over before, but every time I watch that movie, it just gets it going. Alright, let's roll for our top 10 list. We also do top 10 lists. Remember, folks, this is the best place on YouTube and the only place on YouTube where you will get twice the amount of top 10 lists for the one video. So, we're here. We respect your time. 16. Lucky number 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Okay.
Always good to hear.
Top 10 video game hot takes.
Wow. Okay. It's gonna be a thinking one. Well, I mean, I already have one.
Yeah, I got two. Okay.
I don't know why it just popped right in my mind.
We will replay the first level, which I had to do for us to really get this going. But
our latest intel.
yeah, basically you got archives. This tells you about characters, places, types of Nephilim, which are monsters. Inventory. There's a lot of customization. Because I have the DLC with this. We get this Meteor Temujin.
I like the animation to it.
Voltron.
Okay.
Godzilla. Godzilla's enemy that's just going to be like a crab thing. More Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Okay. Or as I've said, Evangelion.
Evangelion, yeah.
Pronounced it Evangelion.
Where it is a mech, but it's piloted by one person. And Aegis Prime, who's basically like a Ultraman.
Okay.
So, workshop. I guess we can buy skins or palette swaps. It looks like.
Okay.
But yeah, there's you get 3 slots. 1, 2, 3. You see the guy doing the hand thing. That you can equip different stuff, right?
Skills or buffs, maybe?
Yeah. Kind of like, think of it like equipping armor or different pieces of stuff that would change things.
Okay.
I don't know who you plan on playing.
Oh, am I supposed to be hitting the button? Does...
Oh, not yet. No.
Okay,
Only when I start selecting the mission.
I was gonna go honestly by your tried and true rule of cool and just whichever one I looked at and said, "Oh, hey, he's pretty cool."
All right. So which one?
I kind of like the robots. Well, I mean, I don't mean to. Let me try the Voltron guy.
Okay. So I put on there this one, but do you want me to switch out with can't stop it?
What's the other one? Oh wait, there's only one, right?
No, this is only slot one. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to pick between these two.
What's the other one say?
Performing light attacks, you are resistant being stunned, and it increases your speed by 2%.
Go to the other one real fast.
Taking hits grants additional rage.
Let's go with that because that doesn't lower my crit.
Okay.
And I've kind of tried to emphasize crit because you always mention it, so.
So def dodge. Dodging increases movement speed by 8% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Looks like they both have the same attack, defense, crit damage increase. So, parrying grants 2 full bars of rage. If you want to try parrying, which is
what's the other one?
Perfect block. Dodging increases movement speed by 8% for 10 seconds, stacks up to 3 times.
I think I'm more apt to dodge than parry, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh wait, go.
These are just like the basic starting ones, so I'm sure
we'll go to the other one. Sorry, go to the. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, the dodge one.
Performing a rage attack increases damage by 10%. I forgot what the rage attacks were when we go through the tutorial again.
That was the other one.
Perfect dodging stuns nearby enemies. That means dodging. Like for Bayonetta, it'd be like witch time. You have to dodge right before they hit you.
And go back to the other one.
A rage attack increases damage by 10%.
I'm trying to see what it does to my on the left.
Oh, okay.
Crit percent, you want more than crit damage, right?
Yes, I would want crit percent. Yeah.
Go with the perfect dodge stuns, that one.
Because that increases the chances of you getting a crit.
Yeah.
Until you get that at like about 50%, I won't even bother. That's usually how I roll with it. I'll do it with that though.
Yeah, I'm learning. Is that who you're rolling with, Gamera?
Yeah.
Gamera?
Kind of like what if Mothra was like a crab? Apparently, I looked up a little bit of the abilities. Gamera gets like can summon like little crab buddies.
Oh,
more of a support type character.
Crab people.
Crab people. Was it walk or tastes like crab? Walks like or looks like people.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
All right, so let's free Toronto. Said no one ever. From the Nephilim, it's the first step in taking the world back. The training grounds. Is that not what I did? I guess I did Toronto into the breach. Okay. I guess let's try the moves. All right, press whatever that is. Can you press it? Something on your key or controller?
It's not A. Press number 1. Oh, my rumble just rumbled.
We're ready to engage.
X. I'm sure you pressed all the buttons by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's figure out what this means. Alright. Try now.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
A.
I don't know why it has.
Number 6 and number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, let's do this. Left bumper. X, Y, and A are going to be your abilities. Okay.
X, Y, A. The top 3 buttons are abilities with the left bumper. Got it.
The 2, 2, and 2 means you have to have like a meter built up to 2 to use it.
Got it.
All right. Left bumper, right bumper on your controller will do like a super attack.
My ultimate dragon storm.
Ultimate Dragon Storm, yeah.
And A is ready and B is back, looks like. So I think I'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how they got the pictures of the 4
The pilots, yeah.
young bucks. A young crew. I'm sure there's a story behind it.
On this mission.
And
I'll
press
make
A.
one up if there's not. Oh yeah, you'll have to tell me, I guess. Alright.
Yeah, this is a game I had been eyeing for the Switch. That Okay, this should allow us to mess around with it. So X is light attack, I think. Y is a heavy attack. I don't think he can charge.
Oh, B is did that. Which is like a charge.
It's kind of like a thrust attack. Or dash attack, sorry. Okay, left trigger also brings that up, the abilities. And it's also your block. So if I
Bless you.
oh, excuse me, thank you.
Alright, that's pretty neat. Got a little ranged attack there.
You can actually, I think your character can switch weapons.
He does when I don't know how I prompted it. Oh, I think when I shot out that,
When you use one of your abilities.
yeah.
Okay, so that switches you to your sword.
And then that does the axe.
That does the axe. And I think you're supposed to get a third weapon, but I don't think that unlocks until we unlock the B. Alright, right trigger is just the dodge, dash, without the attack. So yeah, very...
And did I say there's no jump? Because it looks like there's no jump.
Yeah, there's no jump.
Alright, well, my B meter's built up, so I'm going to see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. Left bumper, right bumper. Oh,
Oh, that's
So,
the third weapon. I
you
guess
get
that's
a,
fine.
oh, you get a Voltron sword. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I better build my meter up so you can see.
Yeah.
Why isn't my meter built?
Mine, I don't have to hit anybody. I can just, I think. I just throw in.
That's right. Using our abilities. That's what it is.
Oh, so you don't even necessarily have to hit someone.
I
You just
remember
got-
that now. Yeah, it's you have to hit people to build up the red, and then you
Okay.
have to use your red meter to build up your super. That's right.
The clamps, the clamps.
Clamps. Looks like it gives us
Oh,
a
the-
shield.
Oh, and that helps me too, I think.
Yeah.
I like that we're doing one kaiju and one robot.
Yeah, get the variety in. That's going to be very helpful against bosses, I think.
The little guy, he's like, yeah, I'm helping.
I'm helping.
uh,
Yeah. Alright, we'll learn as we go. We're going to replay through the first mission. Well, I played through it. I don't remember a whole lot of it. But, favorite giant monster movie?
You have me at a
Must take
disadvantage.
Toronto back.
Or
Obviously.
you have an advantage because you have a smaller pool to pull from. Also, don't get excited, folks. Just Red Bull.
Could be Pacific Rim. I mean, I do enjoy that first. Well, I've only seen the first one. The King Kong Peter Jackson.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's as bad as people complained about.
Oh, do people complain about it?
Oh, you know, you'd always have people complain. Jack Black is in it, and this and that. It's like,
Oh.
I mean, you didn't really detract from it.
No, I actually don't mind it. I mean, him in it. He's in other good stuff. I mean, Tropic Thunder's good. Oh, that's an ensemble. Oh, King Kong's got a pretty good cast too, also.
I know what you did last summer too, or
Yeah.
whatever.
I guess if he doesn't have to carry the movie, it's not as bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so we have a third computer.
No, they disappeared.
Oh, that's just cuts. No, he just goes to do his own thing. Huh?
Coincidentally, they were planning on this being a. You can pick up buildings. I forgot how. Or A.
Across the wall.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
A's to throw them. X would be to hit with them.
We're here to protect you. Now give me your building.
Like a pinata.
Theris. Oh, it's got the directions on the
Bottom
screen.
right.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta learn to dodge. So.
Yeah, I was looking at doing like the perfect block, but it might be. I don't know. Like how this little guy sticks around though.
Can he die?
I
Go
think so. I think so. I think he's got a health bar.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
duh.
take your kid to work day.
Oh, wait. Okay. I gotta get my bar put up. Oh, okay. That's right. You said two. Oh. Kind of practice dodging a little bit on these little enemies. Okay.
I don't know how we're getting S ranks,
I know.
but take it.
Oh, this guy looks miserable.
Doesn't he?
I hate my existence. I kind of like how.
Oh, that's right. If you press A, you do like an execution on them.
Oh,
The
okay.
A that
Is
pops up above their heads. Yeah. You'll see it. I'll try and. I forgot about that. That's why it went
Okay,
like the
that's
screen
how-
black
yeah.
like that. press A.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, my little guy may mess that up.
Hey, he's hardcore.
I'm gonna go with this is going to be a very big hot take because technically I haven't played the original. I think Silent Hill 2 is the worst of the first 4 Silent Hill games. If I'm going off of remake. That's my hot take.
We're gonna have some crossover.
Okay. Yeah, probably. we have talked about before at length about how we feel Silent Hill 2 is a bit overrated.
You know what? Let me just get that out of the way.
Let's
That's
just do
going
it.
to be one of mine too, so we'll just talk about it together.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, this is like a health thing, so whenever you're low on health, just hit it. Or pick it up, I can't remember, something like that. Not that it's a bad game. Again, I've never even played the original. I've only played the remake, not because I'm young, but because where I was at and what I was doing. It came out during a time when I just didn't have the time to do it. Though I eventually will play it. It's not to say it's probably bad or anything, it's just, having played Silent Hill 4 recently, genuinely shocked and surprised at how much I enjoyed that game. And it's a high bar, right? The first 4 Silent Hill games, I'd say, are probably, you know, pretty stellar. 1, 3, and 4, at least, of what I played. 2, I played the remake. But, yeah, I don't, it doesn't even take, I mean, it takes place in Silent Hill, right? 2 does?
Yep. Yeah.
But it doesn't have any connection to the cult. It doesn't have any connection outside of it's literally the place. And maybe an ending, the joke endings, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's hooked up. I might as well just use it since that's there.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Grab that.
Yeah, it's I have the original, and it's everything you said is I agree with. It's not a horrible game. It is in fact, I think it's a very good game. I just think it's of the 4. The worst of the 4. Which is still good, right? But in fact, I would rank them 1, 3, 4, 2. Maybe switch 3 and 4, but definitely, I mean, 1 is the best to me.
Yes,
3 and
that
4
would be
is
my
the
ranking.
middle.
3, 4, 2.
And then, who's last? Very good game, but part of it, to me, and I don't want to say hate, but I dislike being this way, is, and I feel this way with a lot of gaming stuff, is the story, like it's such a deep, story and all this and that, and this is a good story. It's a very good story for a video game, but I mean, I don't know, it's just spoilers. The guy killed his wife. I mean,
Yeah.
and then the whole Pyramid Head showing up and everything. So
Again, if outside of it taking place at the physical location, it has no connection, which 1, 3, and 4 does. 4 loosely in a lot of ways, but not really.
yeah.
Oh, select 2 augments. What do we want?
You pick one and I'll pick the other.
Okay, that works. Whatever it is, executions heal for twice as... Oh, that's right, you heal by doing those executions. I'm gonna pick this one. Landing light attacks. Light attack 3 increases damage of heavy attacks by 20%.
Okay.
Also comes with Vamp, which looks like life steal, so.
Go to that one to the right.
Executions heal for twice as much, and it gives us a crit percent in
Yeah,
crit for.
just give us that. That'll work.
So there's some replayability of going through levels. First of all, I didn't get that rank when I first played it. And
Happy I could help.
Yeah, appreciate the help. Let's look at this and switch it out now.
Welcome back.
Crit damage. Which one was it though? Okay, it was slot 1.
Oh, so we have to actually equip them if we want them?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, I'll have to look at mine. Taking hits grants additional rating. No, not that one. I want to keep my crit or raise it. So whichever keeps crit or raises it.
Gonna be that one.
Alright.
And everything else is the same from last time. So, do you want to
That's
keep
fine.
with this character or try someone different?
Let me try someone different just to try someone different.
Alright, let me then do this real quick.
Yeah, I'll try that one. Sorry to make it overly complicated,
No,
but
it's fine.
kind of neat testing out the different. Is a robot the proper term or
Mecha.
mech?
Yeah.
I should know that. I mean, I'm supposedly a geek.
Robots could work, but
Robots.
like Jet Jaguar in the Godzilla movies was a robot that could grow big. That was in Godzilla versus Megalodon, where Gigan and got his buddy Megalodon, and they I think it was Megalodon. Anyways, they show up, and then Jet Jaguar shows up.
That's a really good name, by the way. That's Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar. He was in that Godzilla Unleashed game we played.
Oh,
That one, that's right. Alright, so Aegis Prime, and the other one would be Tempest Galahad. And
let me
Megalon.
try the. I'll try the Tempest one first, and then
That's
I'll try
the Neon Genesis one.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
There's a new
to
mission
this.
for you.
Toronto Scavenger Hunt. Find the source of the radio signals.
Okay. So there is
yeah.
a story, right?
There's a story. You missed kind of some of it because when I played through it, they went through the story. So, but now you're caught up to where as far as I've gone with the game.
And it's basically
Monsters
Monster
Attack.
Attack.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that's all you ever need.
All right, let's see what I got. Thunderstorm cannon. I like that.
Oh, did you want to go to the training thing and test them out first?
No, that's what the first level is for, or the first few enemies.
Tempest Galahad.
But yeah, Silent Hill 2, just to put an end to it. Let us know how you feel about that hot take. Again, we're not throwing shade at it.
No, Silent Hill is one of my favorite gaming series.
It's probably my favorite horror series.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
coincidentally. I think I've played more of that than I have... Well, no, I probably played more Resident Evil, but... yeah, I definitely prefer it over Resident Evil, though I do prefer 5 and 6. For co-op reasons, right? Rage Attack 2. Characters now can perform a second rage attack by pressing left bumper plus Y.
Sure.
Okay. We could already do that, but...
I actually like the zoomed out view as opposed to, I don't know, I guess it's mission specific.
Yeah, I definitely prefer it more zoomed out. It's more King of the Monsters, which we played... Ran into some issues getting it to play, because we were playing it totally legit.
Oh, she's a ranged person. Huh? And kicks. Oh, I like that skeleton. That's neat.
Uh-oh. That looks like my character. Foreshadowing. But yeah, let us know. I know there are worse Silent Hill games, because guess what? I've played them. But, of the first 4, I actually think Silent Hill 4 is better. Though again, I will reiterate for the 80th time, I have not played the original version of it. I have only played the remake at this point.
Well, since my number 1 is kind of a cheat that I added on to yours. Excuse me, I got a little thing stuck in my throat. Ad for yellow product. I'm sorry, I'm reading all the billboards and stuff. I tend to do that in these games. My number 1, the first one that came to my mind. I kind of feel like a lot of these are going to be along the same vein, right? And this again, it goes without saying. Let's just get this out of the way. Anytime we go this route with a hot take, we're not throwing shade at the game.
Yeah.
Because it's going to show up more than once on this.
And in fact, we'd probably enjoy most of those games.
Yes, I enjoy this game. It's my favorite series. It's one of my favorite series. It might have been overtaken by the Remedyverse, but Resident Evil 4 is overrated. I can combo that probably.
I will not. As much as I want to bring it up, add that to my list. I don't disagree with you. Except I would go a step further and say I really don't care for Resident Evil 4.
I will actually add an addendum. Is that the right word? Addendum?
Yeah.
To this entry and say I vastly prefer the remake to the original. I think the remake improves the characters. Not the gameplay too, because the movement's better. Just the gameplay is better, but vastly improves the characters. Is it a little less cheesy? Yes, but it's an improvement character-wise.
Which is why I would probably dislike the remake even more. I like the cheesy. I understand. Make sure you perform executions, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. I don't
press A whenever you see the red button above your head.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay.
There you go.
All right, got it. I did it. Okay. The remake has some pretty funny moments, though.
I think part of it's just it's a change in the times, but like if you think to the original Resident Evils, they were cheesy. They were built on like that cheesy horror stuff, you know.
Yeah, they're B movie.
They're B movie. Yeah. I always dug that. And that's also part of the reason to go back to Silent Hill. Why it's more my favorite series is if I want like a serious horror, even though they have the dog and UFO endings usually, right? Silent Hill would be more my go-to. Also, one of my big umbrages with 4 is everyone's like, the controls are better. It's like, no, you realize it's still tank controls, at least in the original version. They just changed the camera perspective. It is literally the same controls.
That is actually one of the reasons I prefer all the remakes of Resident Evil is the gameplay. Like, if you ask me right now, hey, you want to play with the... Well... Remake 1 is always, well, not always, I hate to say always, but Remake 1 is my favorite Resident Evil game. But I mean, of the newer remakes, 2, 3, and 4, the gameplay. If you ask me right now, would you like to play any of those original or the remakes? I would say remake. Absolutely. I think it's just more fun to play. But
Check with the forces, ma'am. They don't have any
kind of going off on a tangent. Anyway,
No
yeah, 4 is a great game, but I think it's overrated.
Completely agree. We gotta protect this building.
Oh, I was about to say, why are they saying help? Okay, so there's some varied mission stuff. Nice. I like that execution's pretty cool. Like, puts that gun on the ground or something. Oh, okay. I was just looking at it closely. She puts the gun on the ground and steps on it.
Steps on it.
Yeah, it's really deep.
I was gonna say they originally actually programmed this game for 4-player co-op, but they found balancing, I guess, too much of a pain amongst other issues with pacing of the game, so they changed it to 2 people.
Yeah, I can get behind this. That'd be cool.
And I gotta stand corrected, it is not developed by WayForward, it was published by WayForward.
What would I know a way forward from?
Double Dragon Neon,
Okay.
the Shantae games, River City Girls, I think.
This guy's in a world of hurt. What is this? What?
I don't know, it's something for you to pick up, though. And I guess it's
No,
2 buttons.
yeah.
And is it left bumper, right bumper? You try, my little guy will get beat up.
Yeah, I've been trying that.
Or X and Y, or at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't really do anything. Couldn't figure it out. That's alright.
Beat this, so. Anyway.
A-Ray. Okay.
Don't care. I guess.
I don't think I'm going to be taking any of those or switching onto any of those. Unless they're upgrades over what we already... Do they, like...
Yeah,
give higher,
they'll give higher numbers sometimes.
Years, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you just wanted to pick another one?
Oh, yeah, you can just pick whatever. It's fine. I trust you.
What the hell are those people doing down there? Having a picnic with the Nephilim?
Oh, that's right, it doesn't auto. Oh, I played Berserk Bane of the Hawk, that's what it, which will be dropping next year.
Oh.
Needlessly endangering lives all over this stolen fuck. Well, they're in custody.
I'll wait to do my
I'll try to
second
get
one.
pardon in exchange for intel on the
I'm going to try to avoid... Because I feel like I could fill a lot of these with, well, this game in the series is overrated. So I'm going to try to avoid those, or reword things a bit. I think you know what one of mine coming is, though. You have to know.
I don't want to guess because I want to either spoil it or get it wrong. Alright.
You'll know when you hear it. While we have a break, though, and I don't want to forget this awesome crossover that came to mind. And I've been doing this a lot. So, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I like
That is awesome. Yeah. So ever since we did a list, and you can check it out in one of our videos. I wish I knew which one it was. But we did one of my favorite lists that we did was crossovers. Top 10 crossovers. I almost feel like we could do another 10, you know? Or maybe something we could look at. But, and this random type stuff comes to mind, when I'm doing my walks usually. But, and I know I'm building up to it. I know, it would never happen, and canonically it probably, I would get yelled at for even thinking about it, but just the idea of it, I thought was pretty cool. But enemy mine,
Okay.
but with an orc and a space marine.
I'm looking to optimize my tactics. Oh.
Alright.
Our
files are still a bit of a mess from Professor Maki's disappearance.
You've just
but I should
unloaded
have something.
the gates of hell onto this channel. If people
By the way,
pay attention
your
to this and hear that.
skills are
But,
amazing. It
okay.
must have taken a lot of hard work.
Let me know in the comments how stupid I am.
6 years of training.
You will get a lot of comments about that. If people actually start watching, of course. So. But yeah, just because
I wanted to serve a greater
their whole
purpose
thing
for
is
a
that they
long
don't
time.
tolerate alien races at all.
And with Galahad at my side.
The Space Marines.
Oh, the Space Marines, so
Yeah.
nothing alien at all.
Not an alien. And then the orcs who just want to fight.
Trust me,
They don't
you're
really.
always making
They don't
a
really
big
team up.
difference. Hey,
They
I
just
think I found
care about
something.
Not
fighting.
even with each other, really. Has there ever been a situation that you can recall where the Space Marines did work with an alien? Sometimes.
Some of the new Games Workshop stuff, they have been known to do it, like the Necrons. There was an infamous one where the Blood Angels teamed up with the Necrons to fight against the Tyranids. I mean, there's been cases where they've worked alongside Eldar and stuff, but
I'm still trying to figure out.
Now-
Had to have been like an absolutely no choice, you know,
Yeah.
situation.
there are in Rogue Trader. Rogue Traders are like privateers in Warhammer 40k, like pirates, in a sense.
Okay.
Except instead of on the water, it's up in space, right? Usually
Right.
nobles, and they'll form a crew, and sometimes their crew will contain orcs or Kroot. But they're not Space Marines, they're just regular people of the Imperium, like Imperial
Okay.
Guard guys.
Right.
But usually most Space Marines have like a negative tolerance to anything and everything. Not a zero tolerance policy, a negative zero.
Are we really using them though? How do I know Megadon isn't?
I guess that has to kind of be that way when your single-minded purpose is just, you know,
Yeah,
or
it's just war. Though, who knows, the lore changes all the time with that setting.
Let's get this done.
did you must have heard about that recent lore thing that came up. I just happened to read about it. Some sort of decree was, the hell was it?
About
Okay, I'm
what,
probably gonna
4K?
butcher it. Yeah, probably gonna butcher it, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Some type of instructions about what happens if the Emperor awakens.
Yeah, I've caught some stuff on the back burners about it, but just because I've been out of Warhammer since 10th edition, more or less. I really started checking out around 7th or 8th, but at least with 40k. Basically, once
I
the
guess
old world got burned.
I guess they finally revealed what those instructions actually said or something. And people are up in arms about
Yeah,
it. But
well, that's a problem with something that's been spanning 30, 40 years, you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hard to keep something that long, right? With that much, with different people. It's almost like comic book stuff, you know? You have so many different people inputting stuff and changing stuff and adding and tweaking things, you know.
Requested permission to enter the restricted zone to verify the data.
And then you can't please
Against my
everyone,
better
so.
judgment, I let them go. 1 hour ago, we lost contact.
yeah, I mean,
If anything happens
I
to
could
them,
honestly keep rambling on about some of the past editions where there's been
Understood. We'll head out
issues
right
with
away.
fantasy and 40k where different writers, different ideas, changes, and this and that. And it's a quagmire. Basically, my thing is Games Workshop is not going to come kick down your door and take your old edition books away. So just play the edition you like and ignore everything else Games Workshop does, because in the end, Games Workshop has always been a terrible company. I hate to break it to folks. They've never been good. Well, okay, maybe back when they had the what were they? The troll mail list back in like the late 80s, early 90s. That was probably it. But after about mid 90s, they very much turned very corporate, and yeah, just ignore Games Workshop, folks. Just buy the miniatures you like and play the editions you want.
Yeah.
Stop chasing the dragon, right?
Nice. You know you never catch the dragon.
South Park. Oh god. My number 2, though, real quick. I know, shifting gears, just because I want to get, for the same reason. It seems like it's just going to be a lot of I hate this game in the series. Final Fantasy VII's overrated. Props to the game for pushing the boundaries of graphics and storytelling in games to a mass market audience. Because the thing is, there were dark and deeper stories in what Final Fantasy VII pitched before Final Fantasy VII. The only difference is they were pushing the boundaries and limits of tech and presentation, so it appealed to a larger audience. Honestly, its story isn't anywhere near as good as, say, Chrono Trigger's. Chrono Trigger's story blows it out of the water. Amongst many other reasons, Chrono Trigger is a better RPG. But let's just talk about Final Fantasy series. Tactics is better. I honestly think 8 is better outside of some certain characters. And even then, I don't know how much of that may have been because of localization being the issue rather than the characters and the story itself. But 7 does a lot of cool things. I was there when it dropped. I remember, played the demo disc to death. But it gets way too much praise. And I think we're seeing that reflected in the sales of its remake, where it doesn't really seem to be performing as well as Square Enix was hoping. It's got a part in video game history, I acknowledge it, but just because it had better graphics, just because it hit a larger market, I don't think it's the best Final Fantasy game. I'd place 6 above it, for example. I honestly would argue I think 10's better too. That might be a hot take that I'll bundle in with this one, but I think 8 and 10, 8, 9, 10 in Tactics are better than 7. There we go. Let me get it all out there.
It's interesting as someone who has never played one of their games, but obviously just through being a gamer, I'm aware of of the story and what happens in it. By the way, that was, I think, maybe my favorite part of that video you sent me.
Where he's trying to get fired, Mega 6.
He's just like, we'll just murder the girl. We'll just murder her.
Yeah.
I love how they did that, but yeah, it's always interesting to
Maybe hold to perform. Okay.
heavy hold.
Oh. Okay. New move.
Mega cannon shot. This is more of a range type of person. I kind of like it. Yeah, that is an interesting point about the remake. It has kind of not garnered that much attention, I don't think, right? Not that I'm out looking for stuff on it, but
well, it got a lot of coverage and everyone was ranting and raving about it, but the sales is not really reflected what they were hoping. Again, it's not a knock against the game. It's still a really solid game, but I just think there's better Final Fantasy games out there.
Victor, leave us alone. We're busy. Oh, that's right. There's a dodge. Oh, what is... Wait, is this something I can pick up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like an exploding thing? Oh,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't matter. The character's aim is not very good, and by that I mean my aim is not very good. Where are you going? There you go. Don't walk away from me when I'm beating you up.
I have no idea what that is. Oh, it fills up our red meter. Okay.
Oh,
That fills up health.
It is headed straight for us.
I figured may as well since the screen is,
Scrolling.
yeah, scrolling. Agrox. He's angry because he has 4 arms. What am I gonna do with all these arms?
He's mashing. Come on, little guy, you can do it too.
Yeah, whatever works.
The research site should be up
I
ahead.
feel like that was more you, probably.
No, team effort. We got this.
Something's got Liz.
2061, playoffs bound. This is the year. The Toronto Maples. Obviously, I would think a reference to the Toronto Maple Leafs,
We can't let the Nephilim get
the
to
hockey
research.
club. I'm gonna go ahead and say my number 3 and get it out of the way, because once I say it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I should have known that was coming. BioShock Infinite is my favorite BioShock.
Okay. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known. I just always hoped you were joking.
Notice I don't say it's the best BioShock, but I prefer BioShock Infinite to the other two. I don't know, there's something about it. It's one of those things I can't. I'm always not very good at explaining. Like I just like things, you know.
Well, normally I'd be able to help you, but since you picked BioShock Infinite, which you know is my, by far,
Yeah.
a game I do not like.
I've always mentioned this before, and you're well aware of this, but for people who aren't aware, does that hurt? I don't know. No. What does that do?
That will give you full purple, which we haven't
Okay.
seen the purple yet from that one, have we?
I'll save it, see if there's a boss maybe. If I can save it. Or, you know what? Screw it.
Here we go.
Make it. There you go. Overkill. I like that. Anyway, to finish my thought. I am not always good at explaining how I like things. Like you do that. Well, I'm guessing normal people do it well. But for me, I'll just be like, yeah, I liked it. They'll be like, well, why did you like it? And I'm like, no, I just liked it. I mean, it entertained me. Oh, yeah, I tried. There we go. Got it. Okay. I have to keep remembering to do that.
So, name 3 things that you like about BioShock Infinite over, say, BioShock 1.
I like the movement in the air.
Okay, the rail thing. That's right.
The rail, yeah. I actually like the character of Booker.
Okay. Here's some health up here. Oh, doesn't matter. I think that's the end of the stage.
Oh, I was gonna see the stat. Hey, we got an
Oh.
S plus. There we go.
We already got that. Perfect dodge, crit damage, and crit percent.
Hmm. That too slow looks like an upgrade, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Wait, what was the other? Go to the left.
This one.
Why is that 10%?
For crit damage,
And that's 4.
that's crit percent chance.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
I'm
for
sorry.
the damage, yeah.
You're right. I wasn't looking that closely.
And it does have 1 higher defense, but 1 less attack. This has 9 attack, 9 defense. That has 8 attack, 10 defense.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Didn't know you were waiting on me.
Oh, yeah, I thought I picked one and you picked one. So.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, I'll take charge on it if you want. But.
No, I forgot that you were doing it.
Health upgrade has been unlocked for purchase in the workshop. Okay, press A to enter R&D. Enter the workshop menu. Okay, complete more operations. Unlock
Upgrade
further.
are always good.
Also unlock new pallets. I don't care. 10,000. How much we got? 14,000. Yeah, we'll buy that.
Health are always good.
Always good.
Welcome back.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is an upgrade over that. I'm assuming you want me to put the same one on you.
Yeah.
That's crit damage, that's vamp, and that's 3%, okay. It was this one. Okay. Do you have a third thing about Infinite you like?
I don't know. I guess just the setting.
Okay. Up in the sky rather than under the waves.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey.
I mean, it's not like a vast difference. I mean, at any different point in time, I could probably switch them. I mean, they're all very close to me.
And I'm going to rewire your wording a bit because this is a hot takes, which means you have to be inflammatory.
Okay.
Which means you are saying that BioShock Infinite is by far the best BioShock.
It is infinitely better.
Okay.
Unintended.
Protocol doesn't allow children in here. We should report this to someone.
Reports lead to paperwork, Jamila. It's right there in
Oh, I like crows better than bees. How about that?
Besides,
That is one of my favorite plasmid / tonics.
Oh god, I love the bees.
That's their call.
Morma bees, murder of crows.
And then the crows were my favorite because,
Yeah.
well, I recently replayed through all of them, and I played Infinite on 1999 mode, which was a joke, but about the difficulty. But the crows were still my favorite. That's the only tonic I think I actually used through like 90% of the game.
I'll show you.
Oh, the DLC. I actually like the DLC. The second one, Burial at Sea.
Burial at Sea.
Yeah. The one that ties into Frank Fontaine and all that. I thought that was neat. I know time travel stuff can be, hit or miss. But,
The commander-in-chief himself will be arriving to the
oh,
station
that might be a
to
hot take.
oversee this operation. Let's aim to impress.
My number 3, kind of falling in your vein. I think Outbreak is the best
Can I skip
that
any
Resident Evil
briefing?
ever has or ever will be. It takes place in the most iconic setting for Resident Evil, which is Raccoon City. You're playing characters that aren't super, well, unless you pick David. Superhuman, amazing soldiers of badassery. You've got college students, you've got subway workers, you have security guards, you have janitors, doctors, waitress. Alright, that's what she was, a waitress?
Cindy, yes.
Cindy. They all played differently, so if you had a certain style of play, it had co-op, which granted I never got to play because I never owned the adapter for the online, but
Get ready, team.
Yeah.
and again, like I said, it takes place in the same setting that is probably the most iconic setting for the series. But most importantly, it also has a zombie elephant in Zombie Lions. So yeah, that's my hot take.
Good luck out there, Jamila.
Outbreak, and that includes File 2. I consider both of them one game, because I feel like Outbreak File 2 is basically like levels they hadn't completed to put into Outbreak.
Yeah.
It took them a little extra time to kind of get it released.
Definitely a fan of the Outbreak games. And like you, would wish they would bring them back.
Yeah, just even if they just do a straight re-release and allow online play. They don't even need to really like update graphics or... I know you can still play it. People have workarounds and if there's ways to do it, but I'm lazy. I want to just download a game and be able to press start. And I think it would be more successful now than when it was released because times are different, right?
Yeah.
Online play is a bit more accepted, if not demanded, it seems at times.
Yeah, it's, I mean, we could... It's no secret, everybody thinks the same thing, like Outbreak, Dino Crisis, you know? Just redo them.
I thought I heard something about a new Dino Crisis coming. I know they re-released Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on Good Old Games.
Yeah,
Which I thought I heard or saw something about it. I could be making stuff up, it's possible. I do that for clout. Not really, but...
Hit the wrong buttons. Oh, you can pick those up before they blow up and so...
Oh, like bomb things?
Yeah.
I've got different colors!
Yeah. I guess some of these monster designs, you can almost picture them in like a Godzilla movie. Someone in like a costume with them,
Oh yeah, very much.
like running around, little rubber costume.
Oh, this is bad. It seems that the Nephilim are adapting to the ionized environment.
Yeah, I'm liking this character, I think.
Alright, can I keep this guy stun locked or something?
Someone recording this. This is good PR.
Alright, Conrad, shut up.
Team, eliminate one last more, and we'll get ready for extraction.
Oh. He hit me from behind. Oh, I think I threw that.
Oh, this thing on the ground?
Yeah. Just if I can do it again. Yeah, that's like a mine or something.
Oh.
I think I guess we would. I don't know if they trip it or. Let's see if we can bring him over here.
I would by my little guys.
Hmm.
I mean, he can beat up on him if he wants to.
Huh. Yeah, I definitely tossed it out.
There's health right there.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Or, I guess that's the end.
Yeah, we'll have to test it out. And there's more enemies.
Okay. Hey, you beat me in enemies killed.
Yeah.
And damage taken.
My specialty.
Oh, I see now how that works. S plus has 1 green box, 3 gray. I guess these gray or silver are better. And as you go down the rankings.
Okay.
Parrying deals 240 back. Fully fills 1 bar of cataclysm meter, can occur once per checkpoint. Yeah, I'll go with that. Let me know when you want me to move it over.
Oh, move it over. Over. Oh, that's just, I don't know if I parried yet. The first one. The one on all the way to the left.
The
Wait.
heroes of the day. Another
Parrying would be what? Blocking at the right time, I guess?
Yeah.
Thank you, Commander. AG, Jamila, the praise is yours. You're the ones putting your lives on the line. Just fulfilling our duty, ma'am.
No, this is a functional beat 'em up.
Exciting development.
I like the
I want
concept.
to see the rest of Operation
The style's
Toronto
neat.
up close.
Yeah, the visuals are neat.
If he wants a close-up view,
Comic
we should
book
bring him
format
down there
with
with
these
us to
types
give
of
him a front
panels
row
works.
seat.
Is that supposed to be your character?
No, my character's a monster.
Right, that's what I thought.
The guy
I know the one on the right is mine.
you were talking about, the guy with the purple hair in the middle.
Yeah.
He is the Ultraman-looking guy.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought they were
He's,
tied, right?
He's this guy, Aegis Prime.
Okay.
The other two they talked about were Nephilim that, for some reason, are fighting with them. That's those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that guy was tied into your character somehow just because we were playing as him.
No, the doctor there, I think, is the reason that the character I'm playing and the Godzilla character are fighting. They're like, how'd you pull that off? He's like, I'll tell you later. That's part of the video when I did the first level on my own. Because you have to kind of play through the first level to get remote play to work.
Absolutely.
But I'm glad we got to work. Okay.
About augment
Yeah.
installation.
You didn't have to jump through too many hoops for it.
From what I understand,
No, it was pretty
the
smooth.
Nephilim share genetic structures with the organic components in atoms. But what about agents?
Well, not many people know this, but the incident that transformed the AG into Aegis Prime also altered his DNA. Structurally speaking, his body is quite similar to the Nephilim.
And that's why he can grow to that impossible size.
Exactly. In a way, we are all rooting for the Nephilim.
Knock out my number 4. Alpha Protocol is underrated. If you like dialogue trees, also how many spy role-playing game, thriller, action, third-person shooters where you can use your fists, guns, and gadgets exist? It does branching paths better than any other game I know. It does... your decisions have actual, not just story impact, but gameplay impact better than any other game I know. Yes, it's janky. Yes, it was underfunded. It was rushed. It's got a lot of issues with it on how it runs, but just the designs in it are great. It is also one of the best dialogue choosing games ever because there's a time limit, and it kind of forces you to kind of impulsively pick something rather than you sitting there and waiting and kind of humming and hawing, right?
Right.
Plus, it's a spy thriller game. I'm not even a big guy. I'm not a big fan of like spy stuff, generally.
Yeah.
The writing is top notch. The characters are great, and the cherry on top is it actually has a good story for a video game.
Oh, that's right.
Graphics, of course, will look dated.
You two look very similar.
Gameplay's rough because it's more RPG than shooter. Right? It's kind of that same criticism as Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
Where people didn't understand it's because you have to put points in the weapon to make it work better.
Anyways,
It's not a Twitch
you know,
shooter.
I've
It's
never really understood
an
the point
RPG
of
with
these
shooter mechanics.
archives. How exactly
But give
does
Alpha
this place
Protocol a
help
look, folks.
in
I highly recommend it.
It was Professor Maki.
I should give it another shot. I was just could not.
Answers to the future
Maybe
lie-
that's part of the reason I couldn't get through that boss fight. It was just a slog.
Our hope was
Well, to be fair
that learning
to you,
about the
that
Nephilim's
game,
origins might help us
the
devise
biggest
a
criticism
solution to
I have
ending
with
their
it is
invasion.
if you
Sort of like
don't
finding a
skill
plug
right.
to a drain.
there's a way to make that game very easy with the combat so you can enjoy the rest of the game. It does trivialize a lot of
What a
things,
swell
but if you
concept.
skill the wrong
Very
stuff for
interesting.
combat, or don't go combat at all, you're going to have a very rough go of it. So it's one of those games where they rushed it out, they didn't fine-tune as much as they wanted, so things aren't really balanced. You really have to kind of skew. The benefit is, once you beat the game, you can unlock a character where you basically start off with every stat maxed or close to it. So it would make getting all the other stuff, or being able to enjoy the... Hey, if you want to enjoy the game, beat it twice. You know what that is? If you want the true ending, beat Ghosts and Goblins 3 or 4 times. I forgot how many times you actually have to beat it to get the true ending, but I think it's 3 loops.
Eternal Darkness. You know, beat it with everyone to get the true ending. Every alignment.
But yeah, Alpha Protocol, man, like, that and Tyranny, I think, are Obsidian's best games.
Our scout drones have confirmed
and I
the
love
presence
Mask of the
a
Betrayer.
Nephilim
Oh,
nest
let me...
deep within enemy territory. Dr. Cruises.
Just thought of another one.
Yeah.
It seems that the underground tendrils the Nephilim come out of are connected to the nest. Destroying it would likely prevent more Nephilim from spawning.
So Toronto could be free of Nephilim by dawn. That's amazing.
And what's more, the boost to Dawn's...
Wait, does this whole game take place in Toronto?
I have no idea.
I
They
mean,
really
nothing
want me
against-
to not like to like get off my hating Canadians. It's a joke, people. I don't really hate Canadians. It's just one of my something I've been saying for like I don't know what now, like 8 years, 9 years or something.
Tempest.
I don't know who I like more, Anita or her little crabs.
Yeah, these monsters really hate Toronto. Like, Oh, wow. You hear that?
Yeah, we had that earlier. I think it's heading up your way. Searching. Destroy the Nephilim. Dun, 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 dun. Raise
Third
your
rate.
3. Okay, now we get another ability added.
If we find this nest,
Yeah,
Oh, no.
alright.
Looks like I get a shield or something.
Don's worldwide popularity.
What that is, we'll figure it out. Oh, it even looks like a mine when I bring up the thing. I see.
Oh,
what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, I see it now.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do is the mine thing. Try to do the mine thing. Oh, destroying buildings, I think, builds our rage.
Does it?
I think.
Oh,
Or
it
else I
does,
hit,
yeah.
maybe I hit the guy with it, I don't
Oh,
know.
you're right. It does.
Sorry, people of Toronto.
Macyrus.
Alright, let me build up this, oh, we're still alive. I'm trying to build up. Get my
Oh,
mod.
I guess that enemy explodes.
Oh,
So yeah, walking, destroying these buildings and stuff does.
not much, at least for mine. But enough.
Yeah, I guess that's why they, put a lot of little buildings around, just so you're always building something up.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hey, get back here. Alright, hold on.
Sorry.
Alright, come here, someone.
I-
It looks like you gotta do something, right?
yeah, it looks like you have to activate it with the pressing of 2 buttons. We will go to the training mode after this.
Yeah.
That way we can figure it out. Alright, remember these guys blow up.
Okay. My number 4. I don't think this is a universally hated thing.
Jaws Unleashed is a good game.
Well, once again, the only game I ever wrote a review for. It exists on GameFAQs.
Pick that up if you want. That recharges your red.
Oh, nice. I enjoy Kojima's cutscenes. Cutscene heavy games like Metal Gear Solid 4. I love that there's like an hour long, literally a 50-minute cutscene at the end.
So you hold on. We have to settle this. Do you prefer? You don't mind cutscene heavy games, or you like them, or is it just Kojima?
I don't mind them. But specifically Kojima, because and this, I'm gonna kind of go on a small tangent here because we've talked before how let me see what this does.
Oh, you have to time it to get in that little that blue spot. You see it? when you do it.
Um,
It's kind of like reloading in Gears of War. What it does, I don't know.
oh, okay, I see.
But you did whatever it did.
Oh, I got
You got
4 or whatever that
something.
is. I know. Oh, wait, I just hit B, and it. Oh, when I do my kick, it releases those.
Oh, maybe okay, it powers up like a shotgun foot.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
so then it like boosts that attack. So when you kick them, it like shoots them with a
Gotcha.
rocket or a large round or something.
Okay. Yeah,
Kind of
okay.
like adding forces to it or something.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I don't mind Kojima's
I
cutscenes
lost my train
because
of thought.
usually he does. It's interesting, right?
Yeah, okay, now I know what I was gonna say. We've talked before about. I mean, I don't consider him. Some people think he's like some genius or something. I just think he makes really cool stuff. You know, he seems like a genuine film and game fan, and it shows in the stuff he makes. Like, I don't want to speak for the guy, obviously, but like maybe he just doesn't take himself that seriously, and he just enjoys making this cool stuff. The stuff he thinks is cool, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't mind the crazy cutscene heavy, you know, exposition type stuff. I'm trying to get me lost here. But especially, I mean, especially as it applies to 4, because even people who are fans of Metal Gear will point to 4 and be like, "Oh, it's all cutscenes," and it's like, and I know we've talked before. What do you expect? Like, what are you expecting? You
Yeah.
know the kind of games he makes. It's the last game in the series, not counting, 5, which I never played, but like he's wrapping up the series. He's always heavy on the cutscenes. It's going to be full of cutscenes just to tie in loose ends, and maybe add some more loose ends. And if Metal Gear Solid 4 is your first game in the Metal Gear Solid series, good luck.
Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, I never minded it because his stuff was at least interesting, whether it was visually interesting or interesting in a tongue-in-cheek way because he had that kind of comedic slant to it. Not, I was trying to do a slapstick, but he does seem to have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Which is healthy. But my problem is when things like The Last of Us or the God of War Ragnarok, where there are these long cutscenes, and it's like, set your controller down for 20 minutes as we just spend probably 80% of it in dead silence as two characters you don't really care about just stare at each other. Or they speak really slowly. That's... And also, it's the problem I have with a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. Long cutscenes. I'm just gonna pick 2 if that's fine.
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, go ahead. As long as it's got crit, I'm
Our
fine with
sensor
it.
stopped working after detecting a unique signature. It was some kind of flying Nephilim.
But we do diverge there. I generally prefer less cutscenes just because I prefer to play.
What the hell,
But
Leon? How come no one
I
saw that
never had that problem with any of the which I've only played Metal Gear 1 and 2. Oh, I played like
You know
Snake
as
Eater
much
or
as I
Snake's
do.
Revenge and all
The
that.
matter is being researched.
But,
We'll let you.
never had a problem with the cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2. Your rage upgrade is unlocked. Okay.
I need more rage.
Welcome back.
You got it. We're dirt
You don't
poor,
have
but
to
you
equip
got it.
that, right? Does that just
Yeah, that's automatic.
Automatic? Okay, that's cool.
As Power Man 5000 would say. It's automatic. It's
There's a new mission
automatic.
for you.
Okay, I don't think it does go to just Toronto. Alright, training grounds, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we want to find out what this thing does. Members are...
Alright, so you wanted to try out that mine, right?
Yeah, just to see what it... Okay. So we got to figure out what NO and N0 and N5.
Yeah. Oh, well, hold on. Maybe there's... Nope. Controls. Confirm? And dodge. That can't be right. But try it. Try pressing start and right bumper. No.
Mhm.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I
Yeah.
just... Yeah, just experiment. We got time. It is 2 buttons. We know that.
oh! It's whatever I throw it with.
Oh, okay.
I'm an idiot. That seems so obvious,
Yeah, that
doesn't it?
does.
So I throw it and then I can... Okay. Got it. Let me try this again too. Oh, wait, I gotta do that. Oh, that reloads it faster.
Oh,
okay.
when you get... Okay. Does that only work with the kick? Okay, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and kick this guy. This is our practice dummy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Yeah, cool. That's neat. And then because I can just do that, and then, well, and then just, I could save that for whenever I want to kick. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like it's a heavier hit, so. And if it knocks, like, bosses around, that's even better.
Let's get this done.
Deploy the nuclear device at the designated area.
Based on the
In
few readings we
Toronto.
secured, we think the
Dreams
flying
do
Neptune
come
we spotted
true.
could be a monarch. Dr. Cruz's.
Oh yeah,
Ancient
doesn't have
heroes
auto.
depict monarchs as the leaders
Band of the
so to
Hawk,
speak.
Berserk, that I
Guiding
played
the
through has
Nephilim and
auto plays.
protecting the nest.
It's also all in
Which
Japanese,
would be why you found so much
Oh.
resistance.
subtitled in
Mission.
English, right? So,
Okay.
Dr. Ivakin has a plan
but
to lure
I
the
just would
leaders
press the button
away
and let it
from the
autoplay
nest.
through the dialogue.
Yes. If our theory is correct, the monarch
But
will
that'd be an
want to
example of a game where
investigate
I don't
any
mind the
potential threats in
cutscenes, because the
air.
cutscenes are basically, not even basically, at least for the first part of the game,
We've sent
ripped
a team of
straight from
drones
the
to plant electronic ultra
the worst
radioactive
anime, but still from the anime.
It'll serve as a distraction for the monarch, giving us an opening at the nest.
The Monarch!
What?
A bomb. A very large bomb. However,
The
the
bomb?
device is malfunctioning and isn't responding to our signals. You'll have to go there and activate it manually.
Sex Bomb. Wasn't that the
Sex
band
Bomb.
in Scott Pilgrim?
Yep.
You can do this, Jamila!
Is Ganira ready? Good.
My number 5. I find open world games to be boring. I don't know if that's as much of a hot take now as it was back when they were the thing everyone was raving about, but with very rare exceptions, I find open world games boring.
Countdown and return to base.
I found... I was almost going to put this separately, but I'll just put it here. I prefer Red Dead Revolver over Redemption. There's too many open world aspects to Redemption that I didn't really care for. Also, the picking flowers.
Yeah. And then after you pick 10 of each, in order, we talked about this numerous times, to get the whatever upgrade, you would have to get like 10 more of each as a final thing. And it's like, you can open up a damn flower shop at this point.
I find that open world games lack actual content, and their mechanics are usually pretty simple because they fill it with a bunch of side missions. So what open world games do I enjoy? Saints Row 2. Saints Row 3. Infamous 1 and 2. Sleeping Dogs, I think, is probably the best open world game.
Sleeping Dogs is a lot of fun. It's a really good one.
I've had fun with the Mercenaries games. They were like PS2 era games. I don't know if you ever played them.
No.
But for the most part, yeah, I find that they, instead of filling it with deep mechanics or interesting gameplay, 9 times out of 10, they just populate it with a world filled with a bunch of little mini games, more or less, that are not fun. Or they turn into collectathons, which are not fun. Right? Which is my biggest complaint, as much as I do enjoy a lot of the story beats of Saints Row 4. My biggest complaint, to progress in that game, you have to collect a certain amount of orbs.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that in Saints Row 2 or 3. And 2, you had to do side missions because it'd level up your notoriety or your respect, right? And you use that to unlock it. That's fine. Some of the side missions there were great, though. Like covering people's houses and poop to lower the property value.
To be fair to 4, not that it needs defending, and I won't include this as one of mine, but we've talked about how I think 4 is my favorite. Mm-hmm. Just because of how over the top it is. You can't, once you're super powered, you start off super powered, but it's pretty easy to collect the orbs. It is annoying, but you just run up some buildings and collect some orbs.
At first it is, but then when you get to about because I went back and tried to play through it, once you get to about the halfway point, you have to start actually searching for them. And you're like, well, I've got all these orbs, and it's like, there's 8 orbs left in this area. How big's this area? It's pretty big. It's like, ugh. And that's where my problem with the orbs came in.
Yeah, I could be misremembering. It has been a bit since I played it, so.
Which they ran into that same issue because they did the same damn thing. If you remember Gat Out of Hell, I don't know if you ever played it, but
I did. I've tried to play it again, but for some reason it won't run.
It was a very poorly optimized game.
Yeah. But I have played it once.
Infamous, also a similar issue, but you didn't really need to collect orbs to progress. I think it was just it would help you level up your skills, from what I remember. But yeah, like, that's the main reason I don't really like Red Dead Redemption as much as a lot of people is... I mean, it's a fine game, don't get me wrong, but the open world format just, even as far back as Red Dead Redemption, for me, it kind of got played out.
It's, I'm not, again... We have to do something?
Pick it up and carry it? No. Nope, we just gotta get to the end.
Okay. I'll just piggyback and I won't include this on mine, but it's why I prefer, one of the reasons why I prefer, like, Arkham Asylum over City. There's just too much stuff
that's a really good,
way too much stuff in City, right?
Because I recently played through that. I completely agree with you. I prefer Asylum over City.
It's a tighter narrative. Well, I mean, it's a better setting, the Asylum. It's a tighter narrative. And I mean, also, again, I hate saying to be fair, but to be fair, you don't have to collect everything, right? But I just think a tighter narrative makes for a better game. In that case, in the case of the Arkham games.
And that's because Arkham Asylum was a Metroidvania.
Even with the bad end boss, the horrible end boss.
It wasn't open world. It was a Metroidvania, whereas the City went the open world route. I enjoyed the Zaz phone calls.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great stuff in City. It's just way too much.
But I found a lot of my time was spent. I had to zip over here, and then the next quest was all the way over at the other side. You know.
You see all those damn green question marks.
Question marks, and yeah.
But yeah, I've kind of soured on open world a bit. And this will actually tie into one of mine. Well, we'll get it out of the way, I guess. If you were done.
Oh, just real quick, I'll say, piggyback off what you were talking about with open world narrative, right? I think that's the other hang up. With Red Dead Revolver, or Batman Arkham Asylum even, the narrative's more tight because there's not as much room for you to go and kind of do 20 other things. So then you do one story mission, then you go off and you spend 2 hours doing some of the side stuff. Only, of course, you know, especially with Arkham City, for example, they're like, oh, guess what? Now it's kind of like the Red Dead Redemption thing. Now you have to do 20 more Riddler question mark things, but they didn't pop up before because you didn't progress the story far enough. So you just spent 2 hours away from the story. So when you finally get back to the story, you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's what was going on. Okay, so you're less as focused and involved with the story because you get distracted by all this side content. That was it.
How is it going, my friend?
My number 5. I want to go down my list so I don't make sure I don't skip any. But I'll circle back to what we were talking about. But my number 5 that I've written down is silent protagonists suck and they're lazy. Get someone to voice your damn characters.
Okay. All right. Now, does that apply to something like Vampire the Masquerade?
I've not played this,
So Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is you create a character and then you pick different dialogue, and based upon the option you pick, different outcomes happen.
I mean, I guess maybe you couldn't for a game like that. I'm thinking more along the lines like
Link,
Dead Space versus the Dead Space remake.
Okay.
Because Isaac talks in the remake, and he talks in 2 also. But
I'm actually I think I'm good with all this.
Yeah, I would just look at if the crit numbers stands out to you. I would. But
you actually.
Because you recently played through Dead Space 1, right? And it's just so weird. It's like Kendra and I forget the guy's name. They'd be like, Isaac, you have to go do this, and Isaac just says nothing. It's like, Isaac, did you see that explosion? And Isaac says nothing. It's like, it would be funny if at some point during the original game they'd be like, "Are you gonna say something? Like, are you mad at us, Isaac?" But yeah, just voice your people. I mean, I don't. For Link is kind of a weird case, right? Because I guess from the original NES games, you wouldn't have voice actors, right? It's almost like
not full voice. The NES had been able to pull off some voice, but usually just be like a real short,
yeah,
like a tile screen clip thing.
But it's almost like maybe tradition. Is that the right way of framing it?
Gets grandfathered in, right?
Grandfathered in, where Link doesn't, just goes yeah, right. So maybe that's like a different case, but yeah. But yeah, for games these days, if you have a game like a third-person, type of game, action game or whatever, just voice your character. Is someone to do the voice. Although I think it'd be kind of neat if in the upcoming Zelda movie they don't have him talk. That'd be funny.
I guess it depends, maybe? Yeah, we gotta destroy the tentacles when they pop up, and then the shell opens.
Oh. I wasn't paying that much attention.
You try kicking. Oh, there we go. What I was gonna say is, I guess it might depend upon, how you view the game, right? Like, if it's meant to be a game, do we need Pac-Man to talk?
No.
Or are we there for the gameplay, right?
I mean, yeah, there's gonna be cases like that. I guess I should specify like a third-person type game. Strictly like a third-person.
And the reason I brought up Bloodlines is very much a RPG, right? And in a lot of RPGs, part of it's being immersive. And I do know one of the things people talk about with immersion with games is when characters speak, it kind of takes them out of it. Kind of like when you hear a character in a book in your head, right? And then when they finally speak on film, people are like, that's not how I expected them to sound, you know?
Yeah. All right.
But I would also appreciate more voice acting because whenever I'm playing a game, if you've been following my channel for any period of time, and there's no voice acting, I do voices. And if you've been watching, then you know I don't do voices good. So it would actually help me a lot if more voice acting was done. Or you hire me as a voice actor, and that would work too.
Yeah.
We're still just getting like crit 4%. I'm just gonna start selling.
Oh yeah, if you can sell them, go for it. Or if we're not going to use them, may as well.
Yeah.
Never know when the money might come in handy.
What a fight!
I identified some issues with my performance that I can improve upon, but yes, we did it. Good job, AG.
You both did an incredible job. But we'll have time to celebrate after we defeat the Nephilim Guardian. I think the Guardian is Torgara, Monarch of Thunder. I'll have a dossier ready by the next briefing.
Okay, Ryan's rant time. So I'm gonna break up the hot
Good that
takes.
the distraction worked.
Do you know people don't consider Varsity Blues a sport movie?
Destroy the world of today
Hmm.
and build a better tomorrow.
I did not.
Hey,
Which
that's
makes
a
me
good
wonder
tagline.
why they can
Let
consider
me write
something
that
like
down.
Remember the Titans as a sports movie, Gridiron Gang is a sports movie, or even
Everyone,
Friday Night
we've
Lights
still
is a
got the
sports movie,
Monarchs
but not
here.
Varsity Blues, or even The
Get ready for
Replacements.
the big fight.
The biggest claims I see is because they say, well, there's a focus on the teens and their experiences in this town, and I'm like, yes, but I could say the same thing about the replacements. There's very little football that happens, or there's just as much football that happens in, say, the replacements or Gridiron Gang as Varsity Blues. But when they're not playing football, what do? They focus on the characters and their interactions with people or organizations, so on and so forth.
It is a weird take.
So it's kind of like a hard... It's hard to argue that point. When can you think of, like... I think we've talked about this before. Is there any movie that's just purely a sports movie? Like, it takes solely on the field all the time, the entire runtime.
No.
No. So then technically, you know, Hoosiers wouldn't be a sports movie. None of it. Because there's always times where they're focusing on other elements of the characters or the players or... So yeah, I saw that. That's like this weird internet consensus thing. And I'm here to call it out because Varsity Blues came out 6 years before Friday Night Lights. And I think it holds up. I enjoy it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've never actually seen any of the Friday Night Lights stuff. I think there was a movie and a series.
Yeah.
Yes. I know it was a book first.
There are still Nephilim roaming around Toronto, but their numbers aren't replenishing.
The bad is that the Monarch is very
Partially because, I mean, don't get me started on
Laura seems to be causing it.
I'm not, those high school sports stuff is insane. I think I just read recently some high school in Georgia built a $62 million stadium.
Jesus.
Or something like that. It's insane. I mean, I'm sure it was privately financed, but still.
Yeah.
It's just insane. They got like luxury boxes for a high school stadium.
High school.
We've basically already got
Yeah.
No, man, that's crazy.
To save Toronto, we have to destroy the Monarch. Captain Leon.
When I was playing at my little small high school, we're talking like 182 in my graduating class up in Massachusetts. Go Dighton Rehoboth Falcons. Back then, like if you made it to the championship game, the cool thing was, and we never did, but like all the games would be played in Foxborough Stadium and like an actual NFL stadium and all that, you know. But, you know, you kind of lose that luster when you're playing your high school home games in a $62 million luxury box stadium.
I'm not going to play in that NFL stadium. It's only $30 million.
Right. Oh, man. It was crazy.
Oh, I can drench enemies with some attacks. Yeah, that is nuts, man. That's... No, it's sports movies.
And any movie where sports is that integral to the plot. I mean,
yeah, because they still play the game in Varsity Blues. In fact, they probably play it more in Varsity Blues than a lot of stuff. But then you could argue Rocky's not a sports movie, which I think Stallone said he doesn't consider it a sports movie, but most people do.
Yeah.
I mean, how much of it has to actually be... What percentage of it? How in-depth? Because if we look at it, what was that one with Brad Pitt? We actually watched it. Moneyball?
Moneyball? I've never seen it, but
nothing to do with sports. I mean, it has to do with the sport of baseball.
Business, right? The business side.
Yeah, it has to do with how they use statistics to form teams rather than just looking at player stats. They use the accumulated statistics of the team rather than individuals.
You mentioned, like, has there been any movie where it's all just the game? I mean, if you'd watch that, then why wouldn't you just watch a game?
Yeah, right. That's a good
watch a game. Torgara. He's angry because he doesn't have any arms.
Yeah, at least Edora's got 3 heads.
Whoa. Telegraph that. Just gotta.
Little buddy, go attack. Draw his attention. very generous with that perfect dodge, I've noticed.
I don't know if I've done it. Is there some kind of prompt?
Nah, you just gotta get the timing. Well, I think it's when their like claws are flashing or something.
Oh,
No, Toto. There is health over there if you need it. Oh, he's hitting something. Oh, we gotta hit the little things here.
oh.
No, if you stand behind him, when he's doing that lightning thing, it doesn't seem to hurt you.
Oh, is that it? That's fine. Okay then. Go this way. Oh, I just walked into it. Ooh.
Yeah, I think if you just stand like right here, he doesn't hit you with that beam.
I was hoping he could interrupt that, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Yeah, he's almost there. Get back here. This hasn't been too hard, to be honest.
No, this hasn't been too hard. I'm sure there's like a difficulty mode unlock, and the challenge comes from getting a better S rank, right? And it is a beat 'em up. You know, most beat 'em ups aren't difficult.
Right. B?
We gotta be.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sell anything and everything.
Yeah, go for it.
AG, we did it! That monster is dead, and now this.
My number 6 to tie in something, all that, tie in something you said earlier. Side missions.
Fighting and no progress.
Side missions, which
Like a ray of hope that bursts
show up
darkened
all the time in open world games and sometimes in regular games too.
a great line, I know.
Side missions for the most part
I heard it on some news.
are just filler that
It's good.
suck.
And I've got the marketing team sharing it on the net.
I know I've recently,
Congratulations.
I guess a better way of phrasing this would be,
What you did down there was just.
developers, if you make side missions, make them mean something to the game.
Sunrise's crew is already celebrating.
Like, for example, in Dead Space Remake,
As soon as I've had a shower.
not to keep propping that game up, but as I've said before, I think it's a better remake than of any of the Resident Evil ones. There are only a handful of side missions that I can recall. There are 3
It's a well-
recurring side mission things, and only one of them is one of those collect all the ID bracelets to open the doors for better stuff, right? The other 2 add significant stuff to the story,
After all these years fighting against the Nephilim, I ended up
to the plot, 2 plot points that are very interesting and neat. So if you're gonna make side missions, don't make them,
Couldn't have accomplished.
as you stated before, collectathons.
You mean
Make them give something meaningful to the plot or the characters or something game related.
100% agree. Not even just side missions, but developers, when you're developing a game, let everything have some type of gameplay impact. That's why I harken back to Alpha Protocol. Dialogues impact not just the story, but the gameplay. Alright?
Because like I'm playing.
Choosing
Go
the
ahead.
order to do certain missions in Alpha Protocol impacts the game. Something as simple as that. Turning off, there's a conversation
Those two B-movie
that in a
rip-offs
plot line that develops if, when you're on a call with someone, if you hang up on them 3 times or more, that becomes a new plot point that opens up and impacts the game.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
They're imitating the two
Oh.
because they can't be there to drink and they're drinking.
There's no reason for concern.
So, no, sorry, go ahead.
Like I'm playing the Indiana Jones game and I'm having a blast with it. Remind me to mention something else about that later after the list. But it is a lot of fun. Like I said before, it's like playing an Indiana Jones movie. It's a good game to run through. Not difficult, but it's fun. And there's collectathon stuff, and there's so many places you can take a picture of this little camera you have. And it's like, I'm not doing all that. Like, if I walk by something and it prompts me to pick it up, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'm not running around the whole map trying to pick things up,
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it's if it doesn't have something to do with the progression of the game, I'm more than likely, these days, I just don't have the time. I'd rather play the game, and go through the story than pick up all these.
It's busy work.
Busy work,
It's
yeah.
padding. It's like you could have taken that time to do that stuff to put something more into the mechanics or the gameplay itself, or a new action segment or a new puzzle.
And I kind of feel like, I want to speak for the game developers because I am not one, nor will I ever be, but like, I don't know, maybe they think people enjoy that. Maybe people do. I'm sure they do enjoy collecting everything, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like the N64 era and PS1, right, was huge with collectathons. Things like Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64. You had
Oh, go to the right. Go back. Never mind. Okay.
Conker's Bad Fur Day and stuff.
Yeah.
Gex was another one. I mean,
Welcome back.
but that's part of the hot takes, right? Maybe popular, most people might like it, but yeah, I'm in the same boat. If it doesn't have some gameplay application, then I really don't want to go around collecting 100 hidden tokens.
There's a new mission for you.
Well, we're out of Toronto, and now we are at... Would you like to tell everyone where that's at? I know where that is, and I know how to pronounce it perfectly, but... for those our Brazilian and Argentine brothers and sisters out there. I have no idea, honestly.
That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, so I guess we're going, as Red Hot Chili Peppers would say, all around the world.
Yeah.
We can...
I was going to say under the bridge. Under the bridge? We're going under the bridge.
I was thinking, all around the world, we can make time. Rocking
I'm
and
just-
bopping, and I'm singing my rhyme.
Mentioning that because we used to play that in my band, actually, in high school.
I remember, it's a pretty popular song, Under the Bridge.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
Yeah.
Not a huge Chili Peppers fan, but it's a pretty good song. They even do a pretty decent cover of Higher Ground.
Yeah.
There's a new emergency.
Though I prefer the
A large
Stevie
Nephilim
Wonder
horde
one.
is marching
version, but
Boss Dawagwazi.
it's a good cover. I'm gonna use the restroom
Okay. It's
and grab enough energy drink.
Foz do
I'll be right.
Iguacho.
Iguacho. Foz do Iguacho.
That's
Yeah.
what she said. I'm just
Got it.
talking. She said,
Oh, did she say that? She
Yeah.
said it. Okay, good. All right, I'll be right back.
So yeah, no shade. Apologies. I took French, and I took French in high school because one, everyone I knew was taking. I know it's not. It's gonna be Portuguese, but the only classes they offered were Spanish and French at my school at the time. I don't know what they offer now. Anyways, again, you gotta remember that was like over 20 years ago, like 25 years ago. Everyone I knew was taking Spanish. Spanish was filled up. So I took French. That and the ratio was, let's just put it this way. It was 30 people in the class. And there was only one other guy. And he only took it because he knew I was taking it. And it allowed us to hang out. So, yeah, that was a pretty good ratio for high school. I don't remember a lick of French, but I remember more French from Courage the Cowardly Dog. My favorite Courage the Cowardly Dog character, La Quack. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I think Dexter would say something too. Was it omelette du fromage? Omelette du fromage, Didi. I'll wait for him to get back. Not like he's paying attention. Look, it's a beat 'em up. I appreciate the story because it does. I've been kind of tracking it. Very much, a love letter to... Let me look up the proper phrase. I think it's a Japanese word for just like special effects. Because I grew up watching things like Ultraman, the old Godzillas. King of the Monsters is still one of my favorite giant monster movies of all time. The original King of the Monsters, not that terrible remake. Yeah, the 2019 film, terrible. I'm talking about the original 56. Yeah. No, that's Godzilla. Well, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Tokusatsu films? Japanese term for live-action films programs using heavy use of practical special effects. I love it. I love Ultraman. I love... Jet Jaguar is great. Megalodon. Megalodon? I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, since we got time, let me correct myself before I wreck myself. Gojirasaurus. That's an actual dinosaur, I guess. Ibra. Destroy all monsters, sorry. Excuse me, that's what I meant. Where's my head at? I think Destroy All Monsters is one of my favorite giant monster flicks of all time. 1968, yeah. Destroy All Monsters. Godzilla vs. Megalon. That's it. Not Megadon, Megalodon. Megalon. We had the dinosaur top 10 list not too long ago, so my head's been in that area for a bit. But yeah, Destroy All Monsters is still one of my favorites. Godzilla vs. Megalon's another one. Godzilla Final Wars, those are probably my top 3. Megalon's got Gigan, notorious, my favorite, for being the first, I believe, to make Godzilla bleed. Also, I just dig the design. They're just like, what's he look like? Everything in the kitchen sink. Perfect. Perfect. Round 1. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Showa era Godzillas. And the Millennium's pretty good too. And Final Wars. Destoroyah was Heisei? Yeah. I haven't really watched the newer stuff like Godzilla -1 I haven't seen. I saw Shin Godzilla, it was pretty good. But yeah, destroy all monsters. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'm sure most people would be like, that's pretty dated, but Voltron, I love the Voltron series. Or Go Lion, Lion Go. Power Rangers was fine. I thought it was neat. I owned some of the toys growing up. Played quite a few of the games. I feel I like Power Rangers in the same way I like Star Wars when I was growing up. I liked both of those more for the books. Well, less so Power Rangers, but more the video games. With Star Wars, I liked some of the novels. The movies were good, great, even to some degree, but for me it was definitely more about like what they did with it outside of it. Knights of the Old Republic, the Super Nintendo Star Wars games. I even like the NES game. When I played it. I feel the same way with Power Rangers as that, but I mean, I'm a big fan of Go Nagai Go? Cutie Honey, Devilman. He also did Mazinger Z. Big Robo, or Giant Robo. Was it Giant Robo? Big Robo? Big O. That was it. Big O. That's pretty good. Gundam, of course, Robotech. Battletech. I like big stompy robots just as much as the next guy. So I'm all over the place. If it's a giant and it's stompy, love it. In fact, when he gets back, I will jump to that on my list. Let me see who developed that real quick. It's also relevant to what we're playing. That'd be number 6 for me. Somewhere along the way we swapped. But I want to thank you all for joining us. Hopefully you all are doing well, having a good day. If you are, let us know in the comments. And if you're not, still let us know in the comments. Doesn't, just comment on the weather. Comment on one nice thing that's going on. Sometimes talking, people you'll never meet.
Alright.
It's therapeutic. So, EDF, right? You like EDF?
Yeah.
But do you know what game I actually enjoy more than EDF? I think this is my favorite game by them. And I think it's a underappreciated, fairly unknown game. And that is Robot Alchemic Drive, or RAD.
Ah, I have heard of it, but never played it.
You play someone who controls a giant robot. You play from the perspective of the person controlling the robot, and you fight giant monsters and robots in a big city, kind of like an EDF setting. It's usually 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 kind of thing. And the thing is,
like a cockpit view.
You do not. You are in the city itself, and you have a jetpack.
Oh, okay. I remember.
So
okay, I get what you're saying.
You witness it from outside of the mech, and
Okay,
you have to
yes,
be careful because if you can be killed there, your mech can be destroyed, but also, or the robot can be destroyed, but you are also a weak point. So sometimes to get a better view, you have to get closer, but that puts you in danger. And the other great thing about the game was every button on the controller controlled a different part of the robot. So to make him walk, you'd have to press like L2, R2. To make him punch, it'd be L1, R1, right? and every different button was associated to a different movement and different part. I just thought it was such a neat game. I just randomly picked it up because I love the cover art, and I was like, all right. But I think it is it's not even like a hidden gem. It's a still buried treasure, is what I'll call it. Robot Alchemic Drive. I think it was PS2, if I remember. That's my number 6. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
Oh, I've got a closer for this top 10 list, folks. It's going to be a doozy.
Sorry, I had to wipe something off. No, that's a really cool concept. That's
quite strange.
doing controls like that.
Hasn't been attacked
Yeah.
by Nephilim before.
How difficult was it to play?
Nests or monarchs nearby.
Once you understood what you were doing and how to actually play it, it wasn't too bad, but there was a steep learning curve.
How are the local forces doing?
Because again, you have to worry about not just the position of your mech, but the position of the person that you're
The
playing
attack
as.
site is on the border of Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay.
Because if a building
So the
falls on
militaries
you,
are
you're
working
dead.
Together, but they're
You
unprepared.
get hit
Right.
once, you're dead. Not the mech or the robot, but the
Current
pilot
focus is on
or the controller.
evacuation.
Then there's no time to waste. We're ready, Captain.
Gadara!
All right, let's do this. What are we? Oh yeah, we're in Argentina, Brazil.
Tempest, get your systems ready.
Oh, I'm gonna change my palette next time, not to remember. Oh, going to Brazil. It's the Motorhead song.
Let me
Yeah.
heavy hold 2 and 3. Hold Y after
Hold
Okay.
hold wide. What was that quote from? Oh, sorry.
Experiment.
That quote from Airheads.
Is to expel the Nephilim
Who would win in the fight between Lemmy and God?
where they're coming from.
Wow.
This time, be careful with the buildings, right?
Again, no need. Anything that we can use against the
Airheads,
Nephilim,
huh?
we should use.
Adam Sandler.
About rebuilding
One of his better roles.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi, right?
Yep.
And shoot, God, why am I blanking on him? Help me, Brendan Fraser. Yeah. That might be a fun movie to revisit. I don't know if you have it.
No, it's hard to get hold of.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like his color. Build my kick meter up. Work. My number 6. Be short and sweet. If you're playing Mass Effect, the Renegade option is the best option, and it's not even close. I don't know, I feel like maybe that's not a hot take, but anyway, it's my take.
It's his take.
I'm taking, I'm sticking to it. Play as a Renegade. That is the only way to play. It is so much more fun. Because I in games like those, I usually, oh hey, I think I dodged perfectly. I think I normally
Go the good guy route kind of thing.
not just a good guy. Like, what would I do? What would I do in real life? It's kind of a silly way to think about it, right? You know. I very rarely would ever purposely just go full bad person, but man, if you never played a Mass Effect game, and I'm assuming other games like it, like full on bad person, it is so much better. It's so much fun.
Quite therapeutic.
It is. It really is. I'm trying to remember like some of the certain specific instances. It'd be like you're talking with a NPC, and it's like, you know, one of your options is well, I mean, I'll just kill you. Like, it's just so much fun. But that's my number 6. Renegade is the only way.
I feel part of that might be driven by just growing up, you know, people want to consider themselves really nice or good people, right? So we're kind of inclined to going that route, especially even in games.
That's a good way of
even though we know it's a video game, right? It's not real life.
Yeah.
But.
See, when I try to dodge perfectly is usually when I don't, right?
Yeah, right.
I almost want it to be natural.
My number 7, just because I don't want us to get short on time and rush through them. Binary Domain is an overlooked gem, and it is also Ryuga Gotoku Studio, probably butchered that, their best game. The people who do the Yakuza games. And Super Monkey Ball. I think Binary Domain's their best game narratively. I believe the game is more interesting with the world and the characters. It also does a pretty good job where your choices matter based on your relationships with people, because unlike other games where it matters based on picking a certain dialogue option, like Mass Effect, right? In Binary Domain, I don't know how much of it you remember, but
not much. I need to play through it again.
How you actually perform in the game, like how well you respond to your teammates when they talk to you, as well as how well you do fighting against the enemies, impacts your relationship levels with them. So again, that's an example of tying a gameplay mechanic to actual tangible rewards. So you want to get headshots on the robots, or you want to, maximize the damage that you do to enemies so that you can build up those relationship levels. It wasn't just a thing added in for something else you'd have to track that doesn't matter in the end. But yeah, Binary Domain, check it out. It ran well. I was able to play with the controller. Well, I'm going to take that one because it has crit damage.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's 2. Actually, I don't care about the rest.
Yeah.
That's my hot take. On top of the fact that if we're talking best Yakuza, it's Dead Souls.
Never played any of the Yakuza games.
How is it going, my friend?
We'll take health over Rage for now.
Always.
You said you wanted me to buy you a...
Oh, no, I was going to change my palette. There was an option before, like, after you choose your character, you can change.
Oh, okay.
I just noticed it.
Back, Captain Leon. As much as I enjoy these Justice League-style shenanigans...
Yeah, I love
Artists
Kane, though,
in
from
chorus,
Binary Domain. He's a great
urgent
character.
matters that need attending to in Brazil.
And Dead
Yeah,
Souls is a great game because it's Yakuza, but
I heard.
with zombies.
Things going how they are. I
But
trust
yeah,
there's
Kane
some
was a
damage
robot. I don't know if you remember him. The one you got on your team. Like the French one.
Vaguely, I only played through it
Luckily,
once.
the new Atom prototype's development won't be affected.
Big
Have them
Bo.
operational on schedule.
All right. I'll postpone Operation Cairo until we resolve.
My number 7, we'll make it short and sweet, and it's probably not a hot take.
Excellent
More
work,
people
man.
probably think this way too. NFL 2K was vastly superior to the Madden
Come in,
football games.
Jamila? Sorry, I just saw the commander leaving and I
2K5,
Does
2K5,
Boston
sorry.
really have Dawn's
Yeah.
best interest in mind?
Madden 2K or NFL 2K5.
AG.
It was
A bit. But
2005, obviously,
It's not possible to
NFL
tech
game
contracts to his former company.
that came out. It was the last, I think it was the last one before EA bought the NFL licensing
I
fee.
mean, the Nephilim appeared short
And
after
probably
the
prompted them to do so because it was a vastly superior game.
Shady past or no,
Gameplay-wise, presentation-wise, it was just
and without Syncore, we wouldn't have atoms to fight with.
probably the last great football game I can remember playing.
I didn't say that. I said the commander has Dawn's best interests in mind. We've seen leaps in growth because of him. But that's because he knows how to run a company.
And then now I don't even play
Companies
sports
are
games
built for
anymore. So.
profit. Dawn
Well,
was built
then
to
I will
help
change
people.
my number 10.
Remember the
I was going to
difference.
comment about something of that nature and just piggyback off of it. I find sports games boring. I'd rather play the sports. And then guess what? In the I wouldn't want to play the sports, but still. I figure we just keep going until we hit a wall with the stuff, and then we'll worry about switching them out. Unless it's something like Mutant League Football or some type of gimmick like that, I find sports games just downright boring.
Yeah.
There's no time to waste.
Yeah, the actual playing of the games is more fun.
And I think part of that's because they all play the same now, right? Like once Madden made it big, everything started to play like Madden, and everything started to play like insert basketball game here or insert soccer game here. And not that I didn't play sports games, I had in the past, back when they felt like they were doing something a bit different. All right, looks like I have to unlock some of them. So.
Oh, okay, I see. That's fine. It's no big deal. I think I've mentioned to you before that I actually enjoyed like doing the off-season stuff instead of playing the actual games in the game. Like I would sim all the games just to get to the off-season and then do the draft and signing players and stuff.
Well,
Just
see,
I thought that
stuff like that would be more interesting to me.
like building a
It
team.
would actually add more to the game, but like the actual gameplay of playing the games themselves just bore me to tears because they all played the same.
In case the Nephilim weren't enough, have you
Not that I
raised
want to
the
play like
obstructing
Football
evacuation
Manager, but
Can't do much about the rain.
You know, maybe
Care of the Nephilim.
even something like, you know, the old boxing games. Some of them would have like in between the matches, you'd have to do like
Looks like this
training.
Yeah.
Something like that would be neat. Or what if you were a boxing, instead of playing, you know, Little Mac, you were the manager and you had to actually scout for boxers or something, or whatever they do.
Yeah.
And try and sign them on and then train them up. And then when you get to the actual match, you do a regular boxing game. Alright, so the game opens up a bit more as you go on. At least with like the combos and stuff.
Kill me.
Alright, Sonic that job. That's why we're getting the S ranks a lot easier than when I played. Because you help continue the combo counter.
Oh, okay.
So like just adds like an extra hits, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, sports games, give me something like Blood Bowl, give me something like Mutant League Football, or Punch Club, Blades of Steel. It's fine. Right.
Ladies.
But my number 8 is, and again, this is a genre that's perfectly, perfectly fine for what it is, but I think, not I think, I know, the original style of Castlevania, 1, 2, and 3, are better than the Metroidvanias. They're more challenging, thus meaning you have to have a bit more skill to kind of get through them. Metroidvanias are obviously good, it's just they're oversaturated at this point. And I think Castlevania 3 is the best and most perfect example of Castlevania that there is. The problem with the Metroidvanias is if you're not good, you can kind of lean on the crutch of just leveling up and getting
Just
certain
keep running
weapons.
through it. Yeah.
Oh, save that for a boss.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoyed, for example, which we should probably play that sometime. It has a co-op mode, Bloodstained Ritual of the Moon. I don't know if that's what it was called, but like, there was Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, maybe, I think is what the first one was called on Kickstarter. It was basically, it was a Metroidvania. And then they came out with like a 2D version that's based on like the old style Castlevania gameplay. Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 style. And they added a co-op mode. I think it was in the second one. Let me grab that health real quick. Oh, we don't need it in the level. But yeah, Castlevania 3 I think is the pinnacle of it. Super Castlevania is also really good. But that traditional stage-based Castlevania I think is the best in the series. Crit damage, crit percent 6%, yes. Whatever it does.
Another game that I have never played all the way through, any of them in the series.
Yeah, I'll take those 2 this time. I'll take 2 this time. Let's go through the chat real quick, since they want to chat.
You again. You come here to watch Megadon and Ganira too?
Alright, I gotta change my air. Hold on.
Take a look, you out there, they're savages. Raging
And again,
forces of destruction.
I like the
totally
Metroidvania
everything
ones.
around them.
I love Portrait of Ruin. I think it's a great one.
But here, where we keep them sedated, they're like
I love Curse of Darkness. I think it's underrated. That's another
What's
hot
that?
take. Curse of Darkness for Castlevania, bundling it back into it, I think is a really good Castlevania game. That doesn't get enough credit.
Ganira's eyes are
So
open.
I'm adding that to that hot take. For that same slot, I'm not taking up another one.
thinks it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, she probably does.
I have to go now. I wasn't supposed to be here. Sorry.
Let me throw some lotion on my hands.
He puts the lotion on his hands, or else he gets the hose again.
I have a name. It's Tohara.
My poor sensitive hands.
I like to take care of my equipment, you see? Out there, the only thing standing between the Nephilim and me is Galahad.
He was right. You hate the Nephilim.
Why would
I do hate the Nephilim.
Nephilim have killed a lot of people.
Except the guy I'm running with.
Destroy family. They destroyed mine.
That's why you wear that necklace.
I'm gonna jump into number 9 too real quick. It is Neverwinter Nights 2 is better than Neverwinter Nights 1. If anything, Mask of the Betrayer is one of the best expansions ever.
Yes, it was my mom's
But Neverwinter Nights 2, you get a full party of people. You're not stuck with just one companion. I found the story better, the keep better. You get keep management.
So heavy.
It's not.
そんなことは。
もう行かなきゃ。
Gotta go now.
じゃあね。
Oh, I heard of this glitch. Sometimes it glitches out where they'll speak the Japanese and the English.
ちょっと。
Huh.
Huh.
Impressive.
I'll take it. I consider that a feature, not a bug. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights 2 is better than Neverwinter Nights 1. Fight me. Alright, you said you wanted is there a skin specifically you wanted?
No, you don't have to spend money on it. I was just thinking if it was there, I was going to do it, but you don't have to spend money on it.
Okay. I mean, I'd rather spend on upgrades, but...
Yeah, absolutely.
Get rid of these.
This have got some pretty cool art.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Cave painting. Oh, it unlocked chats? No, it didn't.
Oh.
There's no time.
Gotta get rid of the exclamation points.
We do. And I'm just gonna jump into my number 10 too, just so again we don't feel too rushed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It was gonna be sports games bore me to tears. Doesn't matter if it's Madden or NBA, whatever, 2000. The fighting game genre has gotten stale. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. And it's tied to the sports thing too, in that I think what happened is because of the domination that Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat have had on the market of fighting games, we don't get things like Clay Fighters, Primal Rage, Weapon Lord, even something like Shaq Fu. As bad as it is, it was something different, with different mechanics, different gameplay. Now every fighting game's like, well, it has to have this in because the ones that are successful have this in and people are familiar with it and they don't like trying different things. But I believe the fighting game genre is stale at this point. It needs to be revived. It is basically a walking corpse. It is a shadow of what used to be. Which is sad because fighting games are one of the 4 pillars of gaming for me. One of the 4 genres that kept me so involved with games over the years. And they were a huge portion of my gaming life in the early 90s, late 80s, mid 90s, so on and so forth, with arcades and everything. But there's just a lack of variety. So that's my hot take with that. Fighting games are stale. Street Fighter 6, don't care. Mortal Kombat, whatever, don't care, because they bore me to tears now. Give me something different. Give me... I don't know. It's hard to really kind of think of something different because I'm so accustomed to how they play because of how they've been playing for the past 20 years, but don't just make another Street Fighter and add a slightly different mechanic. I'm talking we need fresh blood injected into the genre. Also, Ganira is like Mothra because that little kid in one of the cutscenes was talking about how he can communicate with her.
Ganira's sync levels are good to go.
As an outsider looking in, because I was never really... I mean, I played plenty of fighting games. I was just never really good at it. I probably could have been better if I took the time to learn how to play them better. But it does seem like the only thing that comes out now is a new Street Fighter, maybe Tekken. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't keep track of them.
Guilty Gear sometimes.
But nothing like
all those series are on.
Really,
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Nothing really unique.
Yeah,
like a Primal Rage or Clay Fighter or something.
All the series that you and I just listed, they're on like number 10, number 11.
Even what's the one where they all have swords? Samurai Showdown? Is that it?
That's one of them. Bushido Blade's another one. Samurai Showdown was an SNK fighting game. Back when SNK put out things like World Heroes and
but even like that would have, you know, the mechanic of some type of weapon, right? That's your guy I'm beating up.
Yeah, Samurai Showdown. What one were you thinking about weapons?
Soul Calibur? Yeah.
Soul Calibur was another one, yeah. That was the one with Pookie and his tambourines.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you pick these up and you use them as a gun. Okay.
Oh.
Different. War of the Monsters, by the way, folks, is a really good game. If you're looking for some more giant monster action.
My number 9. And this kind of ties in, but not really to the side missions. It definitely ties into I am older and have more things going on and don't have the time. And this also ties into Indiana Jones, because it just happened recently. Again, great game and so much fun playing it, but don't give me something in a game and then say, hopefully I phrase this correctly, oh, now you can go back to the 2 levels ago to do this thing.
Yeah.
Like, I think what happened recently in the Indiana Jones game is, like, I did something or picked something up, and then a message popped up, and like, now you can go back to I forget the name of the college where he works at, but now you can go back to the college to unlock this or whatever. And I'm like, I'm in Egypt. Why would I go all the way back to the university? You know, Marshall University, I think it is. Is it? No. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? Why would I go all the way back to the university to open this door up or something when, you know, I'm in Egypt? It just doesn't make sense. Don't do that to me, game. As much as I love the Tomb Raider games, it does that also.
I didn't realize you need help.
Yeah, it does. We're done anyway. Like, you'll pick up this item, and it's like, oh, now I can go back to this tomb like 3 levels ago.
Backtracking kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, granted, you can go. It is a tomb, so it's not like you're just opening a door or something. Like, you got a key to open the door up. You can actually do a tomb, and they're fun to do, but it kind of ties into, like you said earlier, taking you out of the game, right?
Oh, crap.
It's going to kind of hang back a little, because I don't know what happens if I die.
Oh, I might as well use this. There's some games I don't mind backtracking. I was actually surprised that Silent Hill 4. I always heard people complain about the backtracking as a negative, but I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it. The ghosts didn't bother me. But when I get an item, and this is probably more for newer games, but like when you get an item and you have to go back through a level,
yeah,
an entire different stage or level.
Yeah. I think it's more of an old man rant for me, because, you know, I don't, you know, I don't have as much spare time to run through games. Do 100% things. Not that I would specifically 100% things.
Feel free to browse.
I'll just go ahead and knock my number 10 out. So I feel like I've been ranting a lot about stuff I don't like.
No, that's usually what the hot takes are, right?
It is
I
true.
mean, I've got a combination of, let's see, let me count real quick. 1, 2. Oh, I'm about 5 or 6 where it's like a positive thing, and the other 4 are ranting, you know, about how much something's overrated. You got time? I gotta cycle through all these to get rid of the exclamation points.
This might not even count as a hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but even the absolute worst game you can think of, can be enjoyable just by adding co-op.
What's the worst co-op game we've played?
Are you ready?
Oh, Serious Sam.
Okay. More so than Alone in the Dark?
Yes, because I think even the brief moment we played Alone in the Dark, I enjoyed more than all of Serious Sam. there were kernels of ooh, excuse me.
Of greatness.
Pretty much cleared the city.
There were bits and pieces of things that I think we really would have enjoyed in Alone in the Dark if it was more playable.
Yeah, it was a broken game.
Yeah.
That's correct. The city
And props to those
Nick-
folks who stuck with us as long as they
Yeah.
did.
however, has a horrible
Yeah.
route. We'll
Um,
be intercepting it before it can reach the city. Victor,
I guess what I'm saying is developers find a way to make something playable with someone.
Now, this
Right.
is a hot take. Because let me explain. There is a lot of anti-co-op sentiment online, I've noticed. Because they think
Really?
it... Yeah. Because usually they think, oh, this is going to make it like a Fortnite and microtransactions, and it's going to be like that Suicide Squad game, or so-and-so and that and this, or the Avengers
yeah.
game. But that's not what we're talking about here when we say co-op. Just to clarify.
So we'll
we
have
don't
to
like
check
that
it
stuff
ourselves.
normally either.
Understood.
Like what I guess Killing Floor 3 is getting ran through because of that. They really changed the formula up there.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
too bad. It was a good formula. And I want to clarify, absolutely, like, not at the expense of a single-player experience, but
Yeah.
co-op always makes things better.
Yeah, Hunted, I'd say, was one of our big surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
Regretfully, we can't play it. I bought it in hopes that one day they do decide to patch it in so that you can do it, or if I figure out a way for us to do it.
Yeah, that's really weird. But I have a bonus one. This was gonna be my number 10. Actually, it might even be a better number 10. But every game should, and I have not played a game yet that has this. That is you I'm trying to hit. Let me go over here.
Are you trying to say all Nephilim look the same?
Every game should, in the spirit of making games in the year 2025 as realistic as possible, every game should have a pooping mechanic.
Okay.
If I'm rolling through Raccoon City as my girl Jill Valentine, slaughtering zombies, and nature calls, I should have to pull aside, go into a restroom, or a porta potty, and go to the bathroom.
Now, in No More Heroes, you use the bathroom to save.
I was gonna mention that.
Okay.
I honestly I did think of that. That you had something.
Duke Nukem, that one Duke Nukem game, the one that Gearbox did, that took like 10 years to make. You could pee in that one. That's all you could. That's all it did. There's no like mechanics or anything tied to it, but you could pee in urinals. Yeah, I can't really think of too many games where you can use
You can even make it. I'm not even talking about where you can do it. You have to do it.
Oh, there was that one Dread X game, mini game, when you're on the island.
Oh, Mr. Bucket made me do
Mr.
it.
Bucket made me do.
Yeah, that was. I liked that one. That was kind of weird.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
and you kind of had to really work to beat it.
You
You know,
did.
you had to manage where everything goes.
I failed it the first time. I didn't get the best
Well,
ending,
yeah,
so I went back through it.
I failed it. Yeah, I failed it a couple of times. That was more of a tongue-in-cheek entry I was throwing in about the people. But I think it would be funny though. You're like, some villains in the middle of a monologue about why they're doing some stupid
Oh,
thing,
crap.
and you're
Wait, I'm a water Nephilim. I should be fine with that.
like, hold on a minute, Wesker, I gotta use a restroom. How about you're going through you're in the Spencer Mansion. I keep thinking of Resident Evil for some reason.
Global toilet
Because you
collaboration.
because you go into actual restrooms in the Spencer Mansion. And you just like you walk into the restroom as Chris Redfield, and you're like, you look at the toilet, and you're like, you know what? I really do have to go. Probably not a good time, but I do really have to poop.
Oh, well, yeah, might as well grab that. There's no waves coming.
I don't think any of my takes were in particularly hot. Maybe Bioshock things in it. And even I admit that's a stupid hot take.
Well, I hope I tried to turn some of them into hot takes by rephrasing them, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, those are our video game top 10 hot takes. Let us know what you think in the comments, and let us know some of yours. Some of you, you know, whether it's you dislike a popular game. One that didn't make my list that very well could have is I find Last of Us horrendously boring and overrated beyond extreme, if not one of the most overrated games to ever get released. Ever. Yeah, I said it. But it didn't make the list, because I wanted to show some love to some other games on there.
Yeah. I don't know, I think it's... I'm so easily amused with games, usually.
I mean, if it's a game, yeah, I'm good. It's just when it's those cinematic movies where...
Oh, yeah.
You know, it takes like 20 minutes to get through a cutscene, and then you get like 2 minutes of gameplay, and then it's more talking. Unless it's a game I set out knowing I just want it to be like a visual novel, like say Hotel Dusk. You know, then I know what I'm getting in for, you know. No, Terrence. That's gonna get me. Nope.
No!
You can do it. Oh, you can dash. Did you dash?
Oh, can you dash through it?
Yeah, if you don't do the the dash attack, you can dash diagonally.
Huh, alright. What's this guy do? Use throw some water out. Here. Eat my foot. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. I've not been using any of my other stuff. I'm using that foot thing. Oh, and I still haven't done my LBRB. I'm just gonna pop it next time it comes up just to see what it looks like.
It shoots that big beam cannon.
Oh, okay, I did.
You've done it once. You've done it once. Yeah. Crit percent roaring reduces enemy defense. What's roaring? How do you roar? Another crit percent.
And can I even roar?
Yeah, right. I wonder if it's select. That seems like a roar button.
Yeah.
Hello.
What new item? More palette swaps, which is fine. But
Welcome back.
what do we got? Where's that one? There we go. Oh wait, we're both here. Roaring reduces it. I'll lose defense by 3 and speed by 4. I'll go with that. I'll give the roaring thing a try. Alright, and you would want either one of these. They'll bump up your crit by 2.
That one.
Performing a rage attack increases damage by 10%.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, where did I put that book? I could swear it was around here.
As we've had any problems. I think I came the closest to dying so far.
Yeah, so far it's an easy. Most beat 'em ups are honestly pretty easy.
Yeah.
Good luck out there,
Like if we are if we ever decide to go through
ready? Good.
Dragon's Crown after we beat the tutorial, essentially, which is playing the whole game once, it opens up a whole new game essentially, and it gets more challenging there because they have that one boss that's the rabbit from Monty Python.
Yeah.
He basically like two shots you.
Keep moving upriver. We need to see where all these Nephilim are coming from.
Oh, I see what they want us to do. Then we hide out.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't really damage us much, but that's
yeah,
it.
that's true.
All this water bothering you, Megadon?
Oh, any movies lately?
Oh man. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. It's gonna sound silly, but 10 Things I Hate About You has always been a pretty good movie. But I finally rewatched She's All That. Not having seen it since basically released in theaters. And it's actually a pretty decent movie.
I don't think I've seen any of those.
And the reason we're watching those is because I want to, the movie we're going to watch when we're done playing here is not another teen movie. So, Varsity Blues, 10 Things I Hate About You, She's All That. Those are movies you kind of should watch before watching Not Another Teen Movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, it hurts some too.
Oh, yeah.
So that's...
That Curb movie looked interesting. You would show me the Matthew Lillard.
Well, what's funny is a day later we watched another movie. One I remember watching had Marlon Wayans in it from one of your favorite movies,
Lady Killers.
Lady Killers. Called Senseless, which is he's a college student going trying to juggle things, trying to get this job at this law firm or investment firm, And he plays counter to David Spade, who's the other student at the school up for the award that would get him that job. And he takes a potion that Brad Dourif creates at the university that will enhance all of his senses, as long as he takes the right dosage. And I'm sure you know where it's going, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't take the right dosage. The reason I bring that up is I didn't know, because I had forgotten. It's been years since I've seen that movie. Matthew Lillard was also in that movie. She's All That. Matthew Lillard was in that movie. So now I have seen like 75% more Matthew Lillard movies than what I had previously watched before. It's just how it shakes out sometimes. Sometimes I get really lucky with these movies when I do the movie days. Another one I'd recommend, Gossip. Check out. The guy that played Cyclops is in it. Lena Headey's in it. Norman Reedus is in it.
James Marsden.
And it's about those three create a rumor. Also, the kid that was in The Skulls, he was in Fringe, he was in it, in that movie Cursed about the werewolves that we watched with Shannon Elizabeth. He was in that. And oh, who played the blonde girl in that? I can't remember. Oh, Kate Hudson.
Okay.
So they start a rumor that Kate Hudson was raped by him. And it's like a suspense thriller. I know it doesn't seem like it would be, but it ends up being that. There's more to the story, of course, that goes on. There's twists and turns, and I didn't really expect much of it when we watched it, but it's a surprisingly good movie. Gossip was. I know that comes off as a jumbled mess, but yeah, just check out Gossip. I actually ordered it for the collection. It's gonna be, I think you'll, if anything, it's one of those, I'm glad I saw it because I've never seen it before, and it's interesting to see these actors who I'd seen in other movies, like one of their earlier roles. Let's see what else did we watch. We went on a college comedy kind of thing with Road Trip. I don't know if you've ever seen that with Tom Green, Breckenmeyer, Sean William Scott, a lot of other people. We watched Sex Drive, which was okay. Euro Trip, which is a classic in my eyes.
I have seen that.
What's this? Pairing, increases attack speed, crit damage, crit percent. Perfect dodging stuns nearby enemies.
Best college movie.
Like the Nephilim were coming from that Syncor compound.
Comedy, horror.
Comedy will go.
Okay, because I'd probably lean more towards horror
Syncor. That was
if it was all types of college type movies. College comedies.
And one of Dawn's main
I know Dad's
research
favorite's
partners
Animal
and
House.
tech providers. Yes.
I was going to say Animal House. Yeah.
Okay, that tracks.
Wait, you knew that this was here, didn't you?
We suspected that could be the case.
It's gonna be
but we needed to confirm.
one I doubt you'd guess.
Don't worry. We'll
Dead
fill
Man
you
on
in before the
Campus,
next mission.
which we watched recently.
Yeah, you mentioned I haven't seen that one either.
I like it. It's junk food. But it's definitely up there for me. There's better movies I can acknowledge, but Dead Man on Campus is just,
Like Let's get
Sometimes
this
the
done.
junk food's the fun ones, right?
Yeah, I think it's just the story
This right. While marching downriver,
and the crazy characters that you run into with it. Also, we've been running into a lot of Jason Segel movies, I think is his name, right? He was in Dead Man on Campus. Oh, we watched Hardly Can Wait, which is about high school graduation.
Report, yes.
Let me pull this up and I'll tell you who's in it. That's one we'll watch when you get here too sometime.
Hardly Can Wait.
Or Can't Hardly Wait, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Can't Hardly Wait. Okay. This is one of those before they were famous movies, is what it's known for. It says it's a teen romantic comedy movie, but it's not really romantic. And it's got Ethan Embry, Charlie Korsmo. Charlie Korsmo was the kid from What About Bob? Dick Tracy and Hook. Lauren Ambrose.
The son in Hook.
Yeah.
Is that what you don't? Okay.
Yes. Peter Facinelli, Seth Green, Jennifer Love Hewitt, and a whole host of other people that I can't remember their names, and they're not showing up on the cast list. Jason Segel was also on that one. Melissa Joan Hart, Breckenmeyer, the one. Let me try and find it. Eric Balfour. He was in that Skyline movie I told you about. He was also in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, 2003.
Is that the Arlie Ermy one?
Yeah. Yeah. Which held up pretty well. We watched it maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah.
The one doctor from Scrubs, the black one, what's his name? The black one, jeez. Terrible. I don't know Scrubs.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Scrubs person. I know who you're talking about, though. Yeah.
John C. McGinley. Donald Faison. My apologies, Donald. I just bad with names. Yeah. Oh, he was in Remember the Titans. He was in Skyline. Huh. I haven't seen Skyline in ages. I only remember that one guy. But he was in it. He played a drummer in a band.
Secrets on top of secrets. I don't like this.
Not a great movie, but it was passable. And that's about all the movies we've been watching. Oh, here we go with that.
But I want you to check it out yourselves.
2人にはその真偽を確かめてもらいたい。
Get down there and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, that's basically all the movies we've been watching.
Well, before I forget, because I will be the 15th, I'll be home. I'm actually taking that day off, so I'll be home that day.
Okay.
I specifically wanted to see Johnny Dangerously again. Because I think we'd mentioned that
Johnny Dangerously. Yeah.
recently, yeah. And then whatever else he had planned.
We'll send a team after you to retrieve what's left of the research. But don't let that stop you from dealing with the Nephilim with extreme
Core. I'm actually
Don't throw those, by the way. Press X on those because they shoot.
Oh. X. Oh. Are they limited?
Yeah, yeah, but they do a lot of damage.
Okay. So my I don't know how much I don't think I've told you much about the leg thing, right? I think you knew I had to put those wraps on.
Yeah, the wraps.
Okay. I'm done with that, and I got compression socks. They're like actual medical ones, not the kind you like get at Walmart. They're really tight. But I got my pump in, so it's an actual pump. You got to hook it up to your wrapped around your leg, and an hour each night. I'm gonna have to start doing it. You plug it in, and it kind of rolls through this automated thing where it goes up and down your leg, and works on your circulation stuff. But anyway, what that means is, for an hour every night, I'm gonna have to be doing this. So I'm gonna have to be sitting down somewhere. I do plan on watching a lot more stuff.
Finally get through Justified?
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
And then you can get on Parasite?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on it.
Have you ever sat down and watched the entire series of the Boondocks? I think you've watched some of them with me. I just don't know how many.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them outside of that newest season.
Yeah, which you can avoid.
Where he wasn't involved?
Yeah. Well, he was involved for like the first maybe 3 or 4 episodes, maybe.
I can confidently say I've seen every episode outside of that last season.
Okay.
Because back then I was watching more TV, more shows.
Michael Myers reference.
Yeah.
The one kid.
Because I think what I'm gonna do is switch up my morning routine so I don't have to go to bed so early. So I can stay up later too. Because that was mainly the big thing. I would get home, I would eat, I would, shower, poop. Talking a lot about poop today for some reason, but and then I'd want to go to bed because I would be getting up early to do my workout stuff. But I'm gonna switch things up a bit in the morning so I don't have to get up as early, so I can stay up later and do my pump and watch some TV or do some reading. I have a lot of reading on my backlog. To include finishing Doom. Book 1 of Doom.
Yeah, I've just picked up another book that was recommended to me by when I got blood work done at the VA. Just because I was feeling chatty and polite, I was like, you know what? They recommended a book that's outside my wheelhouse. It was a biography. It's written by Prince's, wife. I forgot what it was titled. It just came in today, actually. So I'm gonna read that.
Interesting.
So that's probably gonna once I finish up.
Winter Set Hall.
Yeah, Winter Set Hall. Sorry, I have been reading it. Just. Problem is I do the recording, so I read whenever I go to appointments or something.
Yeah.
So I will say I just got past the part with the beach.
Okay. Where they're all huddled at the beach and
Finn walks up to the one chick.
Yeah.
He just saw her boyfriend get shot in the back by an arrow.
Yeah. God, I love Finn. Yeah, I complain a lot about not having time to do stuff, but it's mostly because I don't make the time for it. But I'm thinking with this adjustment I do in the morning, I'll have more time to do extra stuff at night. Ooh. Wish I got a couple comics I'm trying to get through also. I haven't read any comics in a while. Oh crap! Now that I remember, it's August, isn't it?
Yeah.
Avengers vs. Aliens comes out. I'm gonna pick that one up just because just curious how it goes. You remember I had that I think I showed you that pic of Sinister with the face hugger gun.
Yeah. That's a Mr. Sinister thing to do.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it's just kind of
oh god,
crazy stuff like that.
No. Dark place. So obviously this is what would happen, but I'm just because it's going back to that one joke we did. If Mr. Sinister implanted Xavier, would the Xenomorph come out in a wheelchair? Oh, terrible, I know, but
yeah.
Oh, I haven't been roaring. Yeah.
Oh, did you even figure out what it was? What button it was?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Figured the next level.
Check out our latest intel.
There, I did.
Let's get this done.
I think we'll be able to beat this in one more sitting.
We're now almost.
Yeah, probably.
Looks like we only have 2 more stages. I mean, there's like 8 levels per stage, but
yeah, they go by pretty fast.
Had a nest in their labs all along.
though to be fair, I think we beat Double Dragon Neon in one sitting.
This base was the primary research facility for Project Raven. There's no way they
Yeah, we probably did. I think the first time we played it, we wound up playing it like multiple times through, didn't we?
Captured or somehow stumbled in there, we don't know.
And then the Monarch laid a nest.
A monarch.
Same as we thought Torgara would do.
Precisely. Lucky for us, my team has identified a signature similar to Torgara's, located several kilometers southeast.
That nest is undefended. We've got no time to waste.
And just Galahad.
We'll be
You can do this, Jamila!
No, this is a very functional game. I like the little graphics. I like the design.
Yeah.
Very comic book format.
Kinda wish there was more enemy variety.
That's, yeah, one thing I was going to bring up.
The rest is up to you.
Then again, how many Williamses did we get rid of?
Yeah.
Williamses.
And Linda. I don't even want to try to replicate.
The song.
I'm not good at voices, but it is such a good song.
Oh my god.
Wasn't there a new one of those supposed to be coming out?
Yeah, there's a new Double Dragon. We'll probably check it out
Yeah.
eventually.
Come on, little guy, you and me take this on. Coward.
I am stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck.
Nah. Just time that.
Nope.
Oh, now the waves are coming. Alright, things are getting a little bit busier. Going into quiet mode now.
Yeah.
A little bit more hectic. Oh, I am not doing too good here. I need a hero.
Let's see if this affects it. Oh, it does. Alright, good.
Nice. Saved my butt.
I wish there were more games like this. We played that other one that was okay, but there wasn't like a story mode, if I remember right. It's the one you, Gabe, and I played.
Oh, yeah. It was just kind of a... Yeah.
I mean, there was a story mode, but it was
Single player.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
More monster games, basically, right?
Yeah, giant monsters and giant mechs and
You knew those Syncor labs were there, and I think you at least suspected
whatnot would be
the
nice.
nest, too.
Give me a giant monster game where you play completely from the perspective of the monster.
First person? Yeah.
Not necessarily first person. I mean, like
okay.
your whole story is about the monster. You crash on this strange alien planet called Earth.
And that I won't let you be taken.
You know, and
Because the last one of those we played was Unleashed. Godzilla.
Understood. Thank you, Captain.
They all had their own stories.
Honestly,
I
Jamila,
remember that. The one we played on the Wii. I think we mostly did the party
What's
game
that
modes,
supposed
but
to mean?
it's because there'd be like 3 or
Told
4 of
all
us
she
playing it.
could.
yeah.
no, she told us all she wanted to.
Or even, heck, give me a life sim kaiju game where you're a little baby kaiju growing up.
Not in the mood to argue.
And you get shipped off to this distant planet with these weird little people running
Feel
around.
free to browse.
A Godzuki game.
Godzuki.
The old cartoon.
Yeah. Godzuki.
And Godzuki.
Yep, that was rolling through my head.
Another monarch, huh? Well,
Okay, there's 4 monarchs.
we can handle this.
I gotcha. The cave painting shows you what the 4 bosses are.
Oh,
Because there's an image of 4 of them on the painting wall.
that makes sense.
One was the Ghidorah ripoff. One looked like a smog monster,
There is only one way out.
which was a Godzilla villain. I forgot his name. Ghidorah, I think.
She could be luring us
He was
into
like
a trap, though.
the mass
A trap in the
of
devil's
pollution
throat? That sounds pretty hard.
that
to
formed like a giant monster creature.
One of those echo.
Not risking her spawning in
Hey.
the
Yeah,
nest,
yeah.
So we'll just have to be
Yeah.
careful. We must strike ASAP.
I think it was Ghidorah.
Tempest, get your systems
And
ready.
also, developers, I hope this did well enough that you continue
I don't
with
know
it.
who I
Because
like
how
more,
about
Anita or Little
doing a
Crab?
second one and
Well,
having
not
more
so
than
little.
2 players?
Yes.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Maybe take inspiration from Rampage and have us pick like different cities that we'd go to.
Yeah, a world tour.
Yeah. And in regards to that, it could be kind of like a roguelike, so then it's like generally, or randomly generated levels.
Yeah.
And then make one of them Peoria, which is in honor of the first level in Rampage.
Yeah. Oh, this is a fast one.
Stop it.
Ooh. I'm not doing too good. I need some fodder. Nope. Beat them up too fast and they die.
And yeah.
Yeah. Hit and run, hit and run. Now I'm going to start this.
Ow.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, both. Oh, I dodged that. Nice.
Oh, crap, y'all.
Oh! Oh, I'm down.
Can I pick you up?
Yep.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
Okay.
ooh. It's nice to know. Because I may have to do you in a minute.
No.
Ah!
Go get him, minion. Your name is Susie. Oh, I did not dodge at the right time. I am down.
I don't think I can pick you up. It's not giving me an option.
Oh no, maybe I'm too far on that left side of the screen. We'll see.
Or maybe my health is too low.
Oh, maybe that's it. Well, we know what the boss is like now. We kind of got caught off guard, because this is the first one that's really been kind of mobile. Yeah, if you can execute someone, it'll give us full health. Or give you full health. We're close to it. Oh. Nope.
Ooh, wow.
You can still hold off. Yeah, it's got to be tied to health.
Yeah. Nah.
It's alright, we got it this time.
Yeah. That was pretty brutal. And once again, sorry for the silence.
Silence. This is the sound of silence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep my health up as high as possible.
The funny thing is, I think I was doing a better job of dodging on this guy than I had been previously. I also need to work on keeping my health up. Ah, not like that. Jeez. Yeah, I think we got him now.
Yeah. It's just that learning the tactics and techniques of the enemy, or the boss, for the first time.
Your poor little guy can't dodge that.
That guy might give you health.
Ah!
Yeah, if you don't have that rage built up, you have to use rage for the executes. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to roar. Oh, I roared. It didn't work. It's select.
Hmm. Need some more of your peeps.
No crap. Yeah, give us some more of your people.
shit, I'm down.
Well, it didn't take any of my health away. So I wonder if it's you only get like one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down again.
Oh no, I got you up.
Ah.
This will finish him off. I think. I hope. Oh, yep. Nope. One hit away.
Ah.
There you go. Good job, man. Wow, holy crap. E.
Yeah, that was a good one, though.
F. Yeah, we just saw.
Is it really failing if we got the mission done?
Hey, we're moving forward, right?
Yeah.
But it's about 5. You want to call it?
Yeah, we're about the halfway point, right?
Yeah,
you got.
It looks like we got 2 more stages.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is a good time to call it.
For the long faces, that was a job well done.
So we'll get
Yeah, that was a job well done. Thanks, Conrad.
That means we should be happy.
Let's let them get some rest, Commander. They must be exhausted.
Fair, fair. Easy for me to talk. They're the ones doing all the hard work. You're dismissed.
What a name.
I wish Jamila and AG had joined us to celebrate.
It feels wrong to have a party without the heroes.
It does, but Sednagon was no walk in the park. I think those two.
No, it
could
was
use
not.
some rest.
Especially that AG. He can get a bit prickly without his beauty sleep, huh?
He can be a bit of a buffoon sometimes, I guess.
I don't know. I really haven't been following this as close as I probably should.
You feel that?
The entire station is shaking!
The Nephilim!
Uh-oh.
AG, what's happening?
It was Megadon and Ganira. Did you see?
Is
I
everyone
mean, you
all
got
right?
them locked up and chained up, so...
Yeah.
Was that, Leon? You said those two were secure. They almost broke free.
A lot of thanks they get, huh?
Transmissions.
Right?
Static. We're not talking about a damn radio here.
How could this happen?
They're contained. That's all that matters.
No. I want to know how this could have happened. How are these two being controlled?
That's classified information. We're not
Uh-oh.
discussing any further.
Classified.
Is her real name Claire... I was gonna say Claire Nick Fury. Claire Fury?
So they're really not as under control as we've been told.
So, Nick Fury's one of those characters, though, you just don't say, like, one part of his name. You have to say the whole
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, folks, we're going to call it here once I get rid of all these little
Welcome.
exclamation points. And also, let's look at the next 2 monsters. So we fought the one on the top, and the one, I think the one on the right was the water one. So we got a blob-looking guy that looks like it's, what, Aliens versus Monsters? You remember that movie?
Yes. I haven't seen it, but I remember, I know of it, yes.
And that left one looks like how I would draw a T-Rex. It's pretty accurate, actually. I can't draw, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Alright, what's this? I wonder, I guess they made these?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're real books. The Atlantis trilogy. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. If so, might be worth checking out. What do we have? Any upgrades here? I see no upgrades. Oh, you gotta get rid of that though.
How is it going, my friend?
What am I missing? There it is. Hiding from me. Okay, we're good.
Welcome back.
Alright, we made headway. We still have,
We have to defeat the monarch at
Kairos
Cairo.
next, and then I don't know what Trials is. I'm thinking that might be just like challenges.
Horde motors. Yeah, challenges. Yeah.
But we have 2 more levels. Though the game says 43%. We'll see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Shadow of the Pyramids is next. Alright, folks, we're going to call it here. Thanks for joining us and hanging out. Hopefully you've enjoyed this 2OGs play, Chill with Jack and Jill, Dawn of the Monsters, first time blind playthrough. Co-op, using remote play together. Use it. I even told T-Dog about it. I said, do you use, which one has remote play together? And he's like, what's that? Learn it, folks. It's a great thing that Steam has. Really helps get some of these games purchased by me so that they can at least get played. And part of the reason we do these videos is maybe we're playing a game you've never heard of. Feed the algorithm beast, and maybe you'll be interested enough in picking it up. This time we covered our top 10 video game hot takes. Real quick, mine are Final Fantasy VII is overrated. Silent Hill 2 is the worst of the first 4 Silent Hill games. Doesn't mean it's bad, just it's the worst of the 4. Outbreak is the best Resident Evil game. 1 and 2. Alpha Protocol is a completely overlooked and underrated video game. I find open world games boring. Castlevania, the original game format, this is my number 6. Castlevania 1, 2, 3, and Super is better than Metroidvanias. Also, Curse of Darkness is underappreciated. Binary Domain is the people who do Yakuza's best game, followed by Dead Souls. Neverwinter Nights 2 is better than Neverwinter Nights 1, and Mask of the Betrayer is one of the best expansions for a video game ever. Number 9, Robot Alchemic Drive is horribly overlooked and should be appreciated more. We should get that released on Steam, Sandlot. Get on it. Or, hey, make a new Robot Alchemic Drive.
Yeah.
You already got the city set up with your EDF games. Just let's play Big Stompy Robots. You already let's play Big Stompy Robots in EDF sometimes. And number 10, it was sports games are boring. You can name them. I'm going to tell you you're wrong with very few rare exceptions. But most importantly, number 10 is fighting games as a genre have gotten stale because of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. They need to be buried. We need fresh blood. That's my top 10 video game hot takes.
My 10 real fast. RE4 is overrated. Bioshock Infinite is awesome. What he said about Silent Hill 2. Number 4, I love hour-long Kojima Metal Gear Solid cutscenes. Number 5, make your protagonist talk. Please, for the love of all the gods, make them talk. Number 6, if you're going to do Mass Effect, do Renegade or don't do it at all. 7, NFL 2K5 is greater than any Madden ever made. 8, if you're going to do a side mission, make sure it counts for gameplay or story. 9, don't make me go back halfway across the world to open that door now that I have a key. And number 10, not at the risk of single player, put co-op in your game. It's a lot more fun. Or make your characters go poop.
It definitely is more fun, especially if you can make a co-op game where your characters just go poop.
Yes.
But yeah, like if this is a good game and been enjoying it so far, there will be a Ryan's rating review system at the end of our playthrough of the video. Probably next video will carry us all the way through, where I'll really finalize the thoughts, but I just want to get this out of the way. If this was single player, I'd probably still play this because I do love giant monster stuff. But co-op really moves games for us, at least. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there because, like he said, even if it's a bad game, or a mediocre game, it becomes a better game because it's co-op. We point to Hunted all the time. Hunted is actually a pretty average game, but what made that game really fun for us was it was basically fantasy Resident Evil 5 or Gears of War.
Yeah.
So, all right, folks, thanks for joining us. We're calling it. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome. You have an amazing day, or if you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rubnik Reviews. Catch you next time. Until then, y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and make sure you go and watch Destroy All Monsters. Also, have a good night.
Night, everyone.